It's Stainless and Housey's first time playing D&D. Or at the very least, in a very long time.
D&D in 5th edition.
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause for everybody?
The only people who have experience with 5th edition right now is me and Batbeard. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite the adventure. I'm sure a lot of mistakes are going to be made. I hope that they're all funny. But if we could get started here in the Perfect Realm. There are 3 civilizations in the Perfect Lands. You begin in the civilization of Eldir. Having a temperate climate and all its fertile lands, the cities of Eldir are prosperous. Lands are fertile, very fertile. So, to the south of the capital of Eskfirth, there are 2 minor, ever-burning, ever-active volcanoes. Prior to Eldir control, the natives of the Ist offered sacrifices. Every set of twins ever born, ever found, one sacrifice to each volcano in each hellmouth. Why, you ask? You are wondering. Well, to appeal the blood curse, a pact that was made at the birth of the Perfect Lands. A pact that appeases the old gods and keeps the winter at bay. But no one believes that silly superstition, do they? In the middle of the Perfect Lands in the 2nd season, every one of our adventurers arrive in Flagon's Landing at the Grand Flagon, 2 hours after sunset and at the height of its popularity of the port's most popular dining establishment, each for their own reasons. Now, the city of Flagon's Landing is a bolstering city. It is enormous. There's everything you can find anywhere. There's gambling, casinos, there's fighting pits, there's all sorts of entertainment establishments everywhere. The lamps always have gas in them. It is always lit. It is bright. There are even magical enchantments on the signage in Flagon's Landing. You'll see above the Grand Flagon a giant sign that has 2 aces, set of cards, for the casino and the games that are being played inside the establishment. As you enter, the atmosphere hits you with all of the people that are in it. It is alive. It is noisy. Most of the economy in the north of this continent is basically the deals are being done here at the tables here tonight. And I am going to change the music here real quick. Very fast if I can. Who enters the establishment first?
I'll walk in first. Sure. So you said that this place, there's a couple of games going on, right?
Oh wow, that's cool. Change.
Damn!
I'm sorry, that was cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna geek out a little bit about the complexity of this.
Okay, so where hang on, where's the entrance?
Wait a minute,
I'm
wait a
looking
minute.
here and I'm not seeing a door. Where's the door?
The entrance is off to the left side of this room. This is actually the 3rd major hall and the 3rd bar in the establishment. The first bar at the front has most of the gambling, and the second one is used more for, private dealings. This is the 3rd one. This is sort of the average folk come in with average, pay and, average sums of money to lay down for a good night and a good evening of entertainment.
Okay, let me just double check something real quick here. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Do
All
we
right,
have money on us?
Any that you had spare?
Probably whatever we started with, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and walk in and just walk up to the... Whoa, that's too big. Fix it.
I didn't know you were playing a giant.
Oh,
Fix
wow.
it.
Wow.
I am
That
not
is
a gigantic
hilarious.
size.
Ooh, the learning phase
Oh,
on
and
this
there's
is
the
gonna be
jank immediately.
There you are.
amazing.
There we go.
All right,
I'm gonna go ahead and walk in and just...
This is
I'm
the
gonna go
main
sit at the
server
bar.
right here. A little stool there, for a desk. Got some names on it for some reserved patrons and high rollers.
Okay.
You would approach.
All right. Okay, let's get the first things first. I'm assuming this is the local tavern. Where can I seat to get myself a drink?
Ah, yes, there is a table over here. That's table 1. You have your waiter over there. That's Johnny. Talk to Johnny for anything that you need. And are you coming to this establishment alone? Perhaps you'd like a seat at the bar.
At the moment, yes. I am currently here alone. Anywhere is fine if you could just point me.
All right, head on over to the bar there and take a seat. There's 4 seats open right about now.
Okay. All right, I'll walk past her and just say thank you as I go, and I'll go ahead and sit at the end of the bar here. Just kind of sitting to myself, order a drink, and just kind of do my own thing for now.
And the next person?
I'll go.
Who's walking in next? Somebody say something.
I'll go. I walk into the tavern. I don't know how to pull out my guy.
Your character? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
drag
pull
from
your
the character section and drag your character over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why don't you get practice doing this?
Character section?
Yeah, in
it's-
the
it's
journal area.
In the journal, and your character should be there.
Oh, okay.
And you basically click and drag.
got it.
Ah, there you are.
Got him.
Yep, you got him.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
I've
That's a token and a half for sure.
done that. I kind of want to feel out the place and just kind of stand in a corner. Is that a thing I can do?
Sure.
I want to feel out the place.
Okay.
Like I'm the type of person I need to fill it out. Feel it out.
You want to be an incognito bear?
I mean, kind of that way.
What? Hey, you there? You're a big one, aren't you?
I'm tiny.
You're still a medium-sized creature. You're just short.
We
No, I'm.
don't see many of your kind here. I hope you don't take offense.
I was here
your
last
kind.
week.
We don't see. What are you even?
I come here like 3 times a week.
Oh, are you the character that's always in the big cloak and everything with the hood? I never get good to look at your face. What's your name?
You don't need to know my name, buddy.
Pardon me. Everybody has a right to their privacy, but well, I mean, you're welcome to take a seat at the bar if you like. We've got 3 seats and a full table if you have anybody coming to join you.
I just got back from the army, so I have, there's 40
Oh,
more
well,
people
we have a
coming
discount. We have a discount for army folk. So if you just tell me your rank and where you hail from.
There's like 40 more of me, my kind, coming in right
Oh,
now.
really?
They might have got caught up in the snowstorm,
Yes, there's a lot of snow here in summer.
But I'll have a seat. I'll just have a seat.
Alrighty then. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I wish you were a little bit taller.
Oh my god.
I got a solo clap for that. There's a reason for this chat. There's actually a reason for this.
Okay.
I need to meme that later. I wish you were a little taller.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip it, and then GIF it, and play it on the Discord, just all the time, please.
So someone else has walked in.
Yep. Actually, you want to go first, or should I?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I can't drag mine out. Drag, damn it. Nope, it's not letting
No?
me. No.
Just
Oh,
make
no,
sure
hold
that
on,
you
hold
have
on, I got it.
permissions.
Nah,
You got it?
Yeah.
No, I sort of got it. It kind of gave me a no, you can't do that.
Click
I
on
have
the
the black
name and
ring.
drag it.
Scroll to. This is
Yeah.
going to be an interesting interaction, I'm sure.
Hey, there we go. Hey, and I'm on the right
Oh,
side too.
oh my! Are you?
By the way, he's
Excuse me,
technically a large creature.
I
so
just,
he
Yeah.
should be
I kind
2
of.
by 2.
What are you?
Well, quite obviously, I'm a mass murderer here to kill everyone. No, I'm here to see
Well,
my friends.
I was just about to. I don't need the guards now, do I?
My
shouldn't
army's
think so.
coming, buddy. Don't worry.
Are you with him? Are you together? You did
I
say
wouldn't
a
say together,
bunch of you.
but
but
unfortunately, I do know him.
The
yes.
army has gotten strange now, hasn't it?
Army?
He
Oh, I've
he
got
said
6
he
of
was in the
those.
army.
Oh, okay, sure. If he's in the army, he's in the army, I guess.
And you just have a seat. Just have a seat, and someone will be along to help you.
By the way,
Sure.
Stainless,
I have got to get a different job.
I'm not going to eat you, I promise.
I should hope not.
I'm gonna
by
sit
the way,
next to the
Batbeard,
bear, then.
just a heads up, his character counts as a large creature. He fills
Oh,
a 2
he
by 2
does?
square.
10-foot long tail.
Oh,
Yeah. His upper half is considered medium, but he himself is a large creature.
that's gonna draw a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to pretend I'm under the table.
I needed to point that out because it's too funny.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, Housey.
Tantalus, okay.
Okay.
Tantalus.
Gotta figure
yes.
out how to do this. No, I don't want to.
Clip.
Yay, I did figure it out. The right size.
Oh well, hello there. Finally, some normal people.
Hello,
How
my
are you
love.
doing?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm
They're
doing
Who
excellently.
are they?
Thank you so much, my dearie.
You know, it's
well-
always so interesting when you come in somewhere and there's so many interesting.
Oh yes, we have quite a few strange people in here tonight. I have not seen anyone like this in years. It's especially that big giant half snake person. But if you don't mind some strange company, we've got 3, maybe 4 stools at the bar. If you'd like to go over there, or
Do
if
we have
you're
any
with
card
them.
games going tonight?
Oh, card games! Ah, yes. Well, you'll have to go to the back table over there. There are 4 people there and a dealer. And
Are they the suspicious type, or would they mind if I go watch?
no, I think they'd be fine if you want to go have a gander. That's
Yes, I think I will. Thank
that
you,
is
love.
perfectly fine. Yes, thank you. You're so wonderful.
You are too, my dear. I'll see you later.
Okay, so you go have a look at the table. There's some food, some drinks, and they're all playing cards. And they're playing a strange version of 21, where the goal is actually for the dealer to get 22 cards. in his hand. It's very strange. It's very strange. It has nothing to do with numbers or suits, but they basically play until, you know, matching pairs and pairs of 21 until, you know, they either beat the dealer to 4 suits of 21 or more. And so the idea is to have 4 suits of 21 in your decks, you know, pairs of cards, and you have to do that before the dealer gets 21 cards in his hand. So it's very strange, but it's an interesting game. You look at it for you know, a few minutes and sort of pick up the basic rules of this game. And do you want to try to play?
I think I'm gonna keep a half eye on the game as I
Okay.
observe what these 2 weirdos are doing. I mean, there's always opportunity, but
Weirdo.
yes, definitely. I mean, you don't look like anybody I've ever seen before.
I'm not just an anybody. I'm somebody.
Oh, I'm sure you are, honey bun.
I'm gonna send you something, Batmoon.
Well, so if it wasn't quite evident, me and the bear creature know each other, and I'm just sitting there giving him filthy looks. So the army, huh?
Am I close enough to them to overhear their conversation?
I'm asking about his time in the army.
Hey, Tantalus.
Hey, so army, huh? When did you do that?
Look,
Tour of duty?
you know how I roll. You know that.
Sure. So when's your platoon coming in? I heard they were visiting soon.
Luke, stop. They're just stop.
I mean, there must be a very small platoon because I didn't see them following us on the
Have
way
you
here.
noticed the entire place is staring at you?
Yes.
Hey, excuse me, would you like a beer or something?
No, I think I'll stay sober just for now. in
Out of
case someone
character,
jumps
do I
me.
have any money?
It should be on your character sheet.
I don't have.
Yeah.
Where is it on the character sheet?
It'll
It'll be under your in your inventory section. There's
Bottom
CP,
middle.
SP, EP, GP, and PP.
It's
Copper,
we're having
silver,
a
electrum,
special
gold,
tonight. There's 2 pitchers for a gold piece if you'd like.
Well, if he's buying, I'm drinking. Otherwise, I'm staying sober just for now, in case a lynch mob shows up.
I gave away all my money to kids in the other village.
Yeah.
Well,
While
how
he was in the
noble of
army.
you.
He's very noble. Sure. You know what? I'll throw a gold piece. Let's have some drinks. After listening to his
excellent.
army stories, I could use one.
Here you are. The waiter puts 2 giant pitchers of just the finest quality beer that you can get in this world. It's Flagon's Landing, and it lives up to the name.
Nice. Well, that's about the right size for me then, and I've taken a gold piece off my character sheet.
And you just like, does your character just like drink the whole pitcher as one
Yep,
giant
I'll
pint
down
glass?
it.
Because you're wow.
Merilith need 4 times the amount of food and water
wow.
to stay alive. Yeah,
Yes.
he can eat and drink for days.
Oh,
Literally.
that's amazing.
He's
So
gonna
you
be
got any,
eating through our food like crazy.
So, you got any old war stories to share over your beer?
Look, cut it out. Cut it out. We know what happened last time.
Oh yeah, we know, and we don't speak about it.
Hmm.
You notice that chick over there just staring at us nonstop?
Yeah, I'm used to being stared at. What's new?
That's true. I am kind
And
of
you should be.
a red, furry, everything looks at me kind of person.
Yeah, yep, definitely that.
By
And
the
you
way,
smell
Batbeard,
terrible.
do I notice anything with that whisper I sent you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how do I whisper your character real quick? What's the
It's just /W and then my name.
/W and your name? Okay. Is there
Send a
space
test
or
just in case.
/W space, then
space?
if you
the name?
type E, it should autofill it.
Okay, cool.
to-
Thank you.
to type directly back to me.
That thing
I was
you
just gonna
drank
use Discord
smells
for that.
horrible, by the way.
What smells horrible?
That thing you just drank.
Huh?
I can smell your breath from here.
Well, drink yours and you won't notice the difference.
I'm good. Good.
And also, maybe you'll actually loosen up. Freaking bear.
That chick is still staring at me.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll burst into flames or something, and then she'll have some entertainment. I mean, do you do tricks? Maybe we could make some money off that.
I have a couple tricks.
Yeah, like disappearing when the tab comes up. I mean, that's a great trick. I've seen you do that so many times.
I don't have any money, bro. So
Oh yeah, I mean, those orphans are very grateful for what you did. Well,
Okay. I'm gonna make my way over there.
oh great.
she's coming over. Look cute and cuddly.
Hey lady, I know you, don't I?
I think we might know each other.
Uh
Why can't I move?
yeah, we were both in this tavern last night, weren't we?
Here's another one. You seem to drink really fast, mate.
Yep.
Like, what's up with that?
Why
I've got
can't
a
I
really
move?
big stomach.
Oh boy.
You can,
Would you like anything to eat, like some bread or something?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Is it free?
I'll just soak up the alcohol.
Yes. Here's some free bread on the house. Just to get you started, and
There we go.
and would you like some butter or something?
I
He's allergic to butter. Don't give him any butter.
I'm not allergic to butter.
Oh, so you can tell the truth.
I'm allergic to snake-looking women.
I'll have you know, I'm not a woman.
You look like one.
Looks
Am
are
I noticing?
deceptive.
Am I noticing this giant gathering going on at this point? Kind of just out of the corner of my eye.
Yes, I'll have some butter.
I'll have some butter.
Yeah, you can. You have a clear shot of this table.
I'm turning and watching. This is hilarious.
You know, I'll just go get some butter and some cream and stuff like that.
Before you go, what is the special for dinner tonight?
The special is a T-bone steak.
No, the special
Yeah,
is for
it's-
you to mind your
It's
own
dry
business,
rubbed
lady.
and it's smoked over it's a fine charcoal pit, and we basically have flavors and seasonings dripping into the pit
Okay,
at all
I'll
times
stop
throughout
you
the
right
day.
there, honey. How much is it?
It's about 4 gold piece.
Okay, would you throw one of those on for me? I'm not sure where I'll sit just yet. Depends on how these gentlemen handle things.
Aye, excellent. And would you like a potato or perhaps some French onion soup?
Ooh, soup sounds wonderful.
She can't eat all
I'll
that.
get-
You might as well
I'll
take
get you
that
some
away.
soup
She might get a
here.
little fat.
Oh, baby, trust me. There's no one getting fat in this room.
And as
Okay.
as you can see, I'm very good at handling things.
And the
I have
waiter
6
just
of them.
leaves.
So, I believe I may know you. Maybe.
Who?
Both of you.
Me? No.
Nah.
I'm
You'd
sure
remember
I've-
seeing something like me before.
Oh, I don't think I've ever actually seen you before. I just believe that your names have been passed around in certain circles and I might know who you are.
Only the worst circles, I hope. I have a reputation to maintain.
Definitely.
That's the only people that would know him.
Oh, just the worst circles and those of us who try to keep an eye out on them.
There's no bounty posters in here, right, that I missed?
No, I'm not on any bounties right now, honey. I'm
I
celebrating the end
specifically
of one.
meant me, but yeah, okay, sure. I mean, why would I be on a bounty poster? I haven't done anything wrong. Just an innocent snake person passing through.
No, you don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, that's good.
I'm too busy enjoying myself. Yeah, in
I'm
6
so
months or so,
I
if there is
bet
a
you're
bounty,
busy
we'll
enjoying
see.
yourself.
You have no idea.
I was worried there. My graveyard's getting full, you see. I
Uh-oh.
didn't know where I'd have to hide the body afterwards.
We just lost a Batbeard.
No?
Oh.
No?
Yes, we
Did we?
did.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Game on
He's
pause.
timed
Game
out.
on pause.
His PC crashed.
Technical
Ooh, not good.
difficulties. We'll be right back.
Yep, be right back, time.
So, in case people didn't figure it out, my character lies about everything.
Yeah. I'm curious to see when he gets back. I might need to resend him, but I can't wait to see what happens.
Hey. Was I supposed to start with money? Is that a thing?
Yes.
It's dependent on your background.
Yeah.
And or if you decided to choose starting with gold to buy your own equipment.
Yeah.
To simplify things, when we created your character, I just said, hey, instead of, since you are really new, I said just start with the stuff that you immediately get.
Yeah, I
Because
have
otherwise
no
we would have been there
money.
for ages. You do actually start as a charlatan. You start with a pouch containing 15 gold.
Where would I see that? Where would I put that?
So you're on your
Bottom
character
middle
sheet,
of your character sheet where it says equipment, you should have little tabs by the side of it.
CP,
say, like,
SP,
GP.
EP,
Yeah.
GP, PP.
Okay, what
You'll
do I
have
put?
15.
15
Under
in the
GP.
GP.
15?
Gold piece.
Yeah, as a charlatan, you start with 15.
Well, yeah, it's
okay,
the
there we
same
go.
as mine.
Okay.
See,
There we go.
you took compulsive liar, I took inappropriate jokes.
Well, I also sarcasm and insults are weapons of my choice.
Yep, I've
Well,
got
this
that as well.
this is the kind of stuff that you should be keeping to yourself for now. Because
Well,
it's part
I
of your
know,
character.
because we
character
both
right
took
now.
charlatan, so
Yeah.
I didn't take
Well, you
compulsive
guys
liar,
seem to
but-
know each other, but either way, Batbeard is back. Batbeard, did you get the PM that I sent you, by the way?
What just happened?
We waited for you to
They were
come
just
back.
we were waiting and discussing just a couple of things off camera, or on just various other things that they should have had that they didn't. That's
Okay.
fine.
Hey, Stainless,
but did
I
you get the
sent
message
a
I sent you?
PM. Did you get it?
Yeah, the whisper?
I
Got it.
got it
Okay.
just before it crashed. I didn't get to read it yet.
PMs and whatnot and shenanigans are probably about to ensue.
No, it wiped my chat log. Could you send it again?
Sure.
Excellent, thank you.
Alright, let me know when I'm ready to start back up, because I've got my BRB screen on at the moment.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
There we
Okay,
go.
everyone's back.
Wonderful.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna have a seat. I don't particularly care if you want me to or not.
Please don't knock over the bench when you sit down.
I've heard of you. This is gonna be quite entertaining.
You have never met me.
No, but
Are
your
you sure
reputation
about that?
precedes you.
Let
Although, which
me-
reputation, I'm not sure.
Let me go ahead and, here, I'll just, I guess I can introduce myself, right?
Yes, feel free. I'd love to know what name you're using right now.
What does that
So
mean?
would I.
What does that mean?
Just go ahead, love.
No, please
Um,
do.
Okay, we'll just prove this once and for all. I pull a set of documents out from my pocket and set them on the table. They read that my name is Your Skin Klaus.
Your skin.
Erskine.
Klaus.
There you go then.
That's who I am. I am Erskine Klaus.
So?
You wanted to know who I am? I proved myself to you. Why don't you tell us who you are, Miss Fat Lady?
Well, my name is Guinevere,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really all you need to know about me right now.
Also, why'd you go for fat when you could have gone for nosy?
I mean, Nosy's pretty good too, I guess.
Well, see, nosy would probably be coming too close to the truth.
Oh, yes, well, there is that. Oh, so it's right if I call you nosy, though, right?
Feel free. I won't be insulted by the truth.
And so,
Yeah,
how can we help you?
I get paid rather well to be nosy. So, case in
Oh, I
point,
see.
Yo, Endergrim, thank you
Um,
so much for that subscription,
like I
brother.
said,
Welcome
I'm
to the
just
Salt Kingdom.
enjoying life right now, but I'm starting to get a little bit bored.
Bored, huh?
And oh yes, you two seem like
here,
you'll be
my
the
lady.
perfect solution. Ooh.
Sorry to interrupt. Here is your T-bone steak cooked to perfection. I have to say that this is 60-day aged meat. It is just the finest. Here is your soup, as you ordered. Can I get you anything else?
I'll have something. A T-bone steak smells wonderful. If you cook mine though, can mine go moo when it comes to the table?
Yes. We'll have that for you rare. Like, very
Why don't you just
rare.
bring out the whole cow for him to eat?
I can't
Um,
afford a whole cow right now.
Yeah, that might be expensive, as
Yeah.
we do quarter and age our
Make
meat,
sure he's well fed, because you don't want to know what happened at the last tavern.
Okay. I'll make sure that you have the largest of the 4 remaining steaks. So
I thank you, good sir. And
Why
that'll be
don't you
4
give
gold
him all
pieces.
4 steaks?
No, just ignore the bear. Here's your
Uh,
4
would-
gold.
I'm gonna go ahead and move a little closer, and I'm gonna move to this stool right here whilst they're
Run
talking.
before the bear.
And I'm going to say that I noticed that.
Well, people need to start making rolls for stuff.
Yeah.
And Slell, tell me what I need to do it then.
Yep.
I don't know how.
Batbeard should be catching this stuff.
Do we notice the white-haired personage?
all right, one
creeping?
tipping cow.
Oh, and how do I document that I just bought something?
Oh, just
just-
minus the money for character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already taken mine off.
Yep.
Cool.
And it's
Making
on
sure.
stream too. You have the
Yep.
proofs.
Yep.
His drunkards. I think it's going to take a little more alcohol than that to get me drunk. Just a tiny bit. So, you were saying? Interesting life?
Oh, well, like I said, I'm getting a little bit bored and I don't need to take a new job yet, but the two of you seem to be the perfect solution to my problem.
Well, he did once do a stint as a court jester, so yes. I think he would be very entertaining.
I think just
From
wandering
the side-
somewhere near you.
From this
And
area of the
watching
room, by the
people.
way, you hear, "If you're a jester, then start performing. We're getting bored over here." As I just lean back with my hand behind my
guys.
head.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Ersk, you got those juggling balls on you? You can pay for dinner.
A few patrons turn around. Yeah, some entertainment would be nice.
Watch out, everyone, before the snake person eats you.
Like I said, solution to my
Oh,
boredom.
snake people.
I'm not a snake
What?
person.
You've been there this whole time?
No. Nope, wasn't here. Not this whole time.
Oh, it's huge.
Now you've done it.
You're the one that opened your big mouth.
Hey, your mouth's bigger than mine. Mine's regular size. I just happen to have a big bum, okay?
And you were calling me fat.
Yeah, damn right. Get your insults straight.
He's just big boned, lady.
I haven't.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. Not that you would know. I don't show my
Ooh.
bones to just anyone.
Hey, Heckler,
Is that
why
a
don't you come
challenge?
over here? I say to the yelling across.
Oh, you're talking to me.
No, he's
Yes, why
talking
not-
to the other white-haired nosy bastard. Get over here.
All right. I'll go ahead and stand up and walk over with my drink in my hand still.
So many nosy people here tonight.
Who am I standing in front of here then? Out of the two of you.
My name is Thomas
Is it-
McLee.
Mhm.
He's a registered
How
sex
interesting.
offender. Be careful.
I'll turn and look over at the snake. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman, so I'll just say snake person.
Yep, that's
Uh,
about accurate.
And I'll nod and just appreciate that as I holding up kind of my other hand, you notice a couple of spectral, bluish-looking dice kind of twirling above his hand at the moment.
No, those are nice.
Hold on.
Hypnosis probably not going to work on us if that's what you're trying.
Oh, no. Just something I've been working on as
Now
of late.
see, this is the kind of entertainment most people have to pay for.
If you want to pay for it, I'd be glad.
No.
Ah, it's worth a shot.
Never pay for
By
something
the way,
you can have for free.
Gentlemen, I think somebody at the other table seems to have nicked your one of your pitchers. You may want to go and deal with that as I point over to
My
the
picture
table
was
up to
empty.
the top left.
They're welcome to it.
Would you like it back?
If it was mine, feel free to keep it. There was nothing in it anyway.
Yeah, it did seem kind of empty. I thought one of the waiters moved it.
That's fine. All yours. Unless you want to bring it back full, then I'll take it. But I'm not paying.
You never pay.
Wow.
The guest just turns around and just continues.
So, Bearman, where's our entertainment?
You're my entertainment, little man.
Yeah, the table that was gambling,
I'm
they're all
taller than you are.
turned, fixed on you, waiting to see the entertainment.
Anytime.
You're all very interesting individuals on
what's
your
your
own.
story,
but,
pub?
Dude. You might be taller than him, but he's got a way bigger ego than you. I can vouch for that.
If I was to tell you my story, we'd be here for a while.
Yeah, please no. If
That's
I
what I
want to hear a
figured.
story, I'll pay for a minstrel.
I will, however, offer my hand to the Erskine and introduce myself.
Don't give him that. You might need it later.
I don't. If he wanted to bite my hand off or scratch me to bits, I think he would have done it already.
That's why he's so suspicious. You never know when. Sleep with one eye open with this one.
Don't make me tell the tavern what you did last time.
Last time, which one when?
Oh, by all means! I'd love to hear
Come on,
this.
Cuddles, tell us a story.
Who's Cuddles?
Oh, that's you.
Who's Cuddles?
She's nicknaming you now.
Big, fluffy, bearskin rug of a man.
By the way, exactly what am I looking at when I'm staring at this at your character?
All right, you're half cow, very rare, super red, but tasty nonetheless.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Don't give him too
You're
many.
very
He
welcome.
may devour the entire tavern here. after we're done.
Yeah, you know, I'll just go and have the next one made up.
Looks like you better have an exit plan made.
Yay, stereotypes. I'll just eat my steak in peace.
You better
go
be
for
careful too, lady. He may eat you when he's done.
I'd love to see him try.
Oh, please. Oh, please. I don't eat on the first date.
Well, I suppose. Sorry, guys. It looks like the bear was all talk, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back and sit down on the.
He's
on the
always
stool.
all talk.
Ah, man, we never get to see anything good over here.
Your
Ah.
mother's all talk.
I don't have a mother.
All right, dealer up.
I'm gonna eat my steak.
Hmm.
That's all you can think about is eating.
Yeah, well, when you have a butt this big to feed, maybe you'd eat all day. Just because you're a scrawny scrap fluff.
I'm surprised you fit in the door along with that fat woman over there.
Oh, well, just as well. Yeah, have a big door, otherwise your ego never would have fit in here.
Fine.
Remind me why you're sitting with those two again.
Mostly because my plate is here. Once I'm finished, I think I'll go do something else.
Look, I'm sorry, lady. It was not appropriate of me to talk about how much you're potentially eating and how my friend here will eat you after. I'm sorry.
I'm not insulted. I'd have to care about you to be insulted.
Ooh.
No, it's just, I'm very disappointed in how boring it is, but I also don't feel like jumbling plates as I move over and have a seat at that card game.
Well, at
Yes.
least the food's good.
Speaking of how boring it is, you take a look out the window and you see a flicker on the horizon. Something burning, but it's very faint, very small.
I'll go and
So it doesn't look like a torch or like a window.
No, it's
Or anything like-
out across the open sea.
Oh.
Towards the north is. Let me just make sure that I have this right. It's the Frost Moon Sea, and so yeah, something out there is burning.
you're
What
gonna-
time of day is it? Again?
It's just about
Midnight-ish?
sundown right now.
Okay.
So dusk, right? Gotcha.
It's dusk.
You said there's a window facing in that direction, yeah?
yes. There are
I'm gonna
several
go-
windows.
Go to the window and take a look.
So does the sea usually catch fire?
Hey, Pantalus. What's
Yes.
what is that?
A light, possibly fire. Who knows?
Now that I'm at the window, what do I see?
It's just a speck on the horizon. It's, it could be some sort of aberration, some anomaly, a mirage even in the sunset, but it does look a bit strange.
Other than us, has anybody else noticed it?
No.
Well, I
Well,
see no potential
I'm
profit
eating my
in it.
steak. If you want to go find out what it is, start swimming.
So it seems to be in the water, over the water.
Yes, as you're looking at it for an extended duration, you can see that it is a ship that is coming in.
On
it's very
fire.
hard to make out. The sails are burning, and it is coming into port.
Well, that's
Hmm.
interesting. Taking a
I
sip of
start
my
eating my steak
ale
much
again.
faster.
Heckler, do you see that?
Heckler?
Yeah, Heckler. The white,
Who's Heckler?
White.
Oh, the white-haired guy.
yeah, white-haired
Oh.
Heckler.
So, is there like a big market for fire in this place? Because that looks like what they're bringing in to sell.
Did you set another ship on fire?
Another ship?
Not that I'm aware of.
That. It's probably my army coming back. Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah, the Invisible Army.
Whatever guard is available in this town will probably take care of it.
Yes, but that
I'm
wouldn't.
curious now.
I'm gonna go back and sit back down on the stool.
By the
here.
way, I am eating the steak normally. I have a bigger stomach, but I don't have the ability to unhinge my jaw, so just pointing that out. I am, however, shoveling it in with all 6 hands.
Oh dear.
Your waiter and the guy off to the corner are just amazed at how you unhooked your jaw to eat that.
It's like a conveyor belt system. One hand feeds while the others are cutting.
Oh dear.
So I've finished my steak. I think I'm gonna wander to the Mirto and see if I can see anything else.
I stand up, and without going to the window or anything, I start walking towards the ship.
The ship has increased in speed by a great degree, almost unnaturally so, and has barreled into port and has sort of exploded on the docks with
And we
fire raining everywhere.
And
What
we
do
didn't
we
hear
hear?
it. Yeah, did
You
we hear
hear an audible explosion, and the
Screaming?
windows all have cracked in this establishment. The alarm, the bells are ringing outside, and people are running to and fro everywhere, trying to get some sort of semblance of order in this chaos. You
Oh. Dinner and a show.
see the town's character of law, Adrian Ackley. He enters, he bursts in, and shouts to everybody, "There's undead in the harbor! There's undead! We need everybody with a sword, everybody with a weapon to come and aid. Again, there's undead in the harbor. We have never seen undead for hundreds of years. and they're coming from across the Frostmoon Sea.
Well then.
I immediately hide underneath the table.
So,
I'm standing up, and anybody who's paying attention sees a flash of blue and a weapon appear in my hand, and I'm running out the door.
And Adrian Ackley leaves. He exits the establishment.
so I'm gonna put what remains of my steak in my mouth and just leave out the front door with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making my way over there. There's an opportunity, but I don't know if I'm getting too involved just yet.
Yeah, I'm just going out for a look.
I slowly, as I see them walking, stay really far back behind them.
Right, so I said I was out first, so let's see if I can actually drag my character out.
Okay,
There we go.
Let's see if I can get my.
Just leave mine, I don't know.
Why is he not trying to get character out here? He's not moving.
Oh, that's the tavern. Okay. I'm understanding.
There we go.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's the map. All right.
Why can't I get him?
Ah!
Where? Effie, growth
That's-
hormones, control them.
Yeah, I
There
know.
it
I
is.
know. It would be amazing if I could. That's just
Okay.
how it plays down. You may want to see if you can fix that
Okay.
better. 'Cause,
Yeah,
having
that's
them spawn
strange.
down at full size like that is kind of odd. There you go.
I don't know. Can you adjust his size?
No, only the GM can do that. GM, whatever.
I'm not out here
Controlled
yet, am
by
I?
you.
Well, you came out straight after me
I'll try to
because
fix
you were
that
right
in
by the
between
door.
sessions
So
there.
I assume you
Mhm.
would have been second out the door.
So I'm right behind the Lawmaster at this point.
So if I squeeze myself over,
Yeah.
so as not to be in the
Yeah.
doorway.
And you're a large character.
Yeah. So
It's 2 by
I
2.
would probably be
2x1,
Yeah,
maybe?
that-
2 by
Something
2?
like that.
yeah.
No, it's 2 by 2 for
Yeah.
large creatures.
So the second I walk out the door, I'm standing next to some skeletons by the look of it. That's fun.
I said I'd come out, but I don't see myself. Do I need to drag
gotta
over or
drag
something?
yourself
Yeah.
on.
You got to drag it over on this map.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm really trying, chat. This is new to me, so please.
Try to do
And
this
for the
right.
moment, everybody is fighting, and you have emerged from the Grand Flagon, the back entrance to the docks, just a few feet across the boardwalk.
Yeah. I take it most of your maps weren't designed for large characters. Mine, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
Don't
Okay.
fall off the dock,
So
fatty.
what do we see as soon as we walk out of the tavern? What are we actually seeing right now?
There are a couple of skeletons off to your left,
Mhm.
and they are distracted. They're at the edge of the dock. They're trying to get a, but they can't jump. They have no jumping power. There's
Skeletons?
a slight gap between this dock and the next one over, and there's a person over there distracting them.
And the guy with the rake. At least that's what it looks like, a rake. So how far are the skeletons from us?
They are just 10 feet from you. They
Oh,
they
good.
have their backs turned.
Oh, so
They are distracted.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
I'm immediately taking a swing
If they're
at this guy right here.
distracted, I'm just gonna go push the one in front of me into the water, because if they're skeletons covered in armor, they can't swim. And then just walk up,
Huzzah for
slither up.
surprise round.
Well, yeah, sneak. I can roll for sneak if you like, but yeah.
Well, for pushing, it's a strength
What,
check.
athletics?
Athletics, yeah, it should be.
Okay.
Bet.
So yeah, go ahead and roll an athletics check
And
for pushing it.
I have no idea how to do that, but okay.
Just click on your character sheet, click the button.
On my character
Just
sheet, click the
click
button.
athletics. Yeah,
Yes.
click athletics. It'll roll for you automatically.
Athletics.
Oh.
Public roll. Submit.
Even when it's
That work?
popped out, will it still do it?
It may ask you advantage, disadvantage.
Normal roll. Do I have an advantage? Since it's a sneak
That's a
attack?
Batbeard question.
Yes.
A surprise,
I'm
right?
gonna say you're gonna have advantage on this one.
Right. And then submit. I have no idea what that is, but okay.
Okay.
So advantage, you roll 2 and take the higher number. It's an
Ah,
option.
okay.
totally push that thing off. I mean, you swipe it so hard that you knock half its torso off in the process.
Oh, lovely.
Well then.
Well, that
This
was
is quite
unintended.
amusing.
I'm just
That's
watching from
interesting.
the
Does it-
door.
does
All right,
seem-
anyone else want to take a go? There's one more skeleton.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I said I was taking a swing at this guy here, so I may be squeezing into a space like somewhere here-ish.
How do you ping like that? Just curious.
Actually, I should be.
Excellent.
Yeah, how do you
I should
ping?
be able to fit into the square, assuming your tail's not.
It's still a
It's a
snake
very
though.
odd. It's very odd right now how this whole thing is working. But I'm taking a swing at this guy here.
My very own pair of legs. That's just awesome.
All right.
Now I won't have to be a snake anymore.
How do you ping
Roll.
just for mechanics?
I'm assuming normal roll, or since I'm
Ping by clicking.
What am I
and
rolling here?
holding.
Like,
advantage.
how did you make
You're
that little
doing it-
circle
Click
come
and
up?
normal
hold.
attack?
Click and hold.
Click
Sorry?
and hold. Okay.
Batbeard, what was that?
So you're doing a normal
Okay.
attack?
Fair enough.
Yep, I'm
Got it.
attacking this thing.
Okay.
Just normal roll.
Just roll.
Advantaged, isn't it? Since it's a sneak attack.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
With advantage.
Oh, okay. I'll need to. I'll just roll another d20. plus
Just roll
five.
another.
Whoop.
Yeah, so 14.
Okay.
Yep.
So you do hit, and you deal 5 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
It's very like there is just maybe a hand left that is moving.
I should have used mace. Because bludgeoning damage on an undead. Damn it. Oh well, I'll be able to switch it. That's my turn.
There's
Okay.
a hand left.
Now,
Am I standing close enough to the hand to kick it over
yes,
the
you
side?
are. So
Can I-
this
how do
this
I
would
do
be
that? How do I do that? What do I click on my
You-
character
you-
sheet?
you open your character sheet. You can look at if you have a weapon in your character sheet. You can click that weapon to attack.
Keep in mind, ranged attacks within 5 feet are at disadvantage.
No, I don't
Uh,
want to. I don't want to actually.
you
I
wanna-
don't want to use a weapon. I literally just want to kick the hand into the water.
Oh, you can do that. You can do an athletics check for that.
Okay, athletics check. Where are you,
Rolls a one.
athletics?
That would be.
Dude, not
Uh,
okay. Just so click on athletics check, and then it's a public roll, and click submit.
Can't wait. for
Normal
this is
roll
gonna be
or
interesting.
advantage or disadvantage.
I think it's just a normal
It's
roll,
going to be a
isn't it?
normal roll because it's
Okay.
already been attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, it's now aware we're here.
Oh,
Okay, you punt that hand like deep into the sea.
yeah.
It
You just see
is
a
like
blip.
it's like
Rocket
skipping
style.
stones. It's like surfing out there.
I
Oh,
give
you
a
really
wolf
don't like-
whistle as I watch it sail away.
Okay, now I need everybody to roll initiative
Okay.
after
Okay,
that
okay.
attack.
How do we do that?
I think you just click the initiative.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, public roll.
Click your
Like initiative.
click your
public
character and then
roll?
click initiative. On your character sheet.
Whoa, that's some initiative.
Can you bring up the initiative tracker? There.
We all have to roll it?
I'm
yeah.
trying to pull it up right now.
Since you decided to hide under a table, you didn't get a free action. Also, someone's fat butt was blocking the doorway.
Why is this not?
I did indeed make an arcane Ikulwa for. It is technically any simple melee weapon, and a Ikulwa is a simple melee weapon.
I got it. There we go.
Or any melee weapon, rather.
Okay,
Holy
where's the
cow.
initiative tab?
Ooh, wow.
I don't want to go first.
Well, you're gonna have to. Looks like you're holding a bow. So
Did you get the Yeah, initiative tracker isn't up yet.
Where's the track?
I have no idea.
Do you
Cord,
know
little
what,
help.
you know what tab it's under?
Again, I have no idea. I'm not a DM.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought
we
it-
just have to.
It usually pops up as soon as you roll, but where is it?
Well, we've got the initiative up there. We'll just have to remember, I guess, for now.
GM
Well,
info
there should be an
overlay.
initiative tracker that he can pop up somewhere. I'm just not sure where it is.
It's the eyeball, I think.
Is it? Yeah, I
Eyeball?
think so.
It's not under a tab.
Reveal areas, polygon reveal.
It's in the toolbar.
Is it in the toolbar?
I think that's what someone's telling me. I don't know if that's
That's
true.
what Lance is saying, yeah. Core, a little help here, since you know this kind of stuff. This is why I wish
I've
I
always had
a
it
DM.
pop up whenever I test roll.
Knows more. But roll 20 right now.
Where is it?
What are you looking for specifically?
Specifically, we're looking for the
Initiative
initiative-
tracker.
tracker.
What are you looking for? Turn order? Yes.
Turn order.
Turn order, initiative tracker, something like that, yeah.
hand view, dynamic lighting, freehand.
Fat Beard's having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It is not appearing.
The GM should have a
Should have a
clock,
clock
in
in
the
the
sidebar.
sidebar. Should be there
Below
somewhere.
the dice roller.
Below the dice roller? Okay. I do not see that. I've got help docs, shortcuts.
Well,
Nothing
if you
It's
can't
in
the
the
dice
find
roll.
it,
toolbar in the top left, I think.
Toolbar
if
in
I'm
the
not
top
mistaken.
left. Oh
Yeah, all the GM tools and whatnot up there, the ruler.
yeah,
and
no,
whatnot.
it's like
All right, so you know
Not
the
there.
ruler is? There's no little clock or whatever.
there's no
An
clock
eyeball?
there.
well, as I said,
Technical
no,
difficulties.
we don't have to use it.
Well,
We can just remember.
It makes
for
things
now.
a hell of a lot
Okay.
easier because you can
Yes.
just shift the initiative.
You know what's easier than not spending half an hour looking for it, though?
yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Let's just wing it on this one. I don't know why it's not on this map, but it is not.
Strange.
Maybe I need to change something here.
Shit
Right, Kat.
happens.
Yep, we can live without it.
Night cat, have a good night.
Yeah,
man.
I guess we'll have to make
Yeah,
do.
it's just not here right now. Okay, so I rolled 20 people in order 25 to 20. Anybody roll 25 to 20?
I
Yep,
did.
How's he?
You did.
Yep.
Okay.
Good old fashioned.
Oh,
Write
God.
it down somewhere.
I'm writing it down right now.
I'll
Good old
remember
pen and
mine.
paper.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
let's see. 21.
Got it. 22.
Okay.
Lucky number 22.
Yeah.
Okay, now 20 to 15.
That's just the
Nope.
skeletons by the look of it.
Okay. $15 to 10.
11.
That would be me. I've got a 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an 11 here as well.
And I'm
Bad
assuming
Stainless
Cuddles
is
last.
sad.
Make initiative.
He's a sad
Alright.
panda.
Hey,
There we
roll a
go.
6. 6 plus 2.
Okay, so Housey, it's your turn.
Okay, so we've got 2 dead skellies, a guy holding a broom, so that's a normal guy, right?
Yeah, that's just a dock worker that just completely got shocked on his.
Okay, so another dock
shift.
worker, and then 2 more skeletons on this little bridge over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can measure to see how far away things are, can't I?
Yep.
25 feet away.
Well, I think he'd be more shocked.
Oh
at the
shit,
fact that-
something
Oh,
happened.
turn order.
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Yay!
Yeah, I think he was more shocked at the skeleton hand whizzing past him.
Yeah. you may need to re-roll your initiative to pop it up there, and then just input
I will
it manually.
We'll do
try
it
to-
next time. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. fair enough.
Okay, so remind me, I can move and then attack,
Yes.
and my turn before this one turn is over, right? And then because I'm not familiar with the whole map thing, is there space for me next to this dock worker?
Is there space for you next to? Yes. There's a slight gap.
Okay.
He
I'm
will
going to
adjust and move as you sneak in by.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move over to the skeleton. Right there.
Weep.
That's the right square, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
It's very
Where do
short.
Where do I click on this to attack? Ah, right there.
So
Click the weapon, right?
Underneath
should be click the
so
weapon.
that
In your
says name,
attacks and
short sword,
spellcasting.
and all the way down at the bottom, there was.
it's in the center of your character sheet. You should see attacks and
Yeah.
spellcasting for your short sword. I believe I helped you set that up.
Public roll. Normal roll, right?
Should be
Yep, should be.
18. Nice.
Okay, so you hit.
I'm piercing.
Your shot, or sorry, your short sword. You pick it up in the air, and you swing. And I'm sorry, I'm a little flustered because of the
The
issues
tracker, yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
But
You can
Um,
you could always just get rid of it, since we're not using it this
No,
combat.
that's fine.
Okay.
Just leave it up. Yeah.
I was
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
try to fix it, but I've got it
Oh,
here.
Well, if you're gonna try and fix
Okay.
it. Yeah. Whatever.
Um,
It's fine.
So you swipe really hard at dashing from elbow to hip, and you crack the spine of that skeleton and kill it.
Sweet.
Oh, these are
Comely
really
skeletons.
close.
DED dead.
Re-dead. Where are you going, Effie? Oh, you're measuring.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm just checking to see here. Assuming this
Balls
thing is even still
off
alive by the time it rolls around
Into
to my
the
turn.
water.
It crumbles.
Splash.
Sploosh.
It's sploosh.
Bloink.
I just want to say
Mm.
this. It's not letting me. Oh wait, hold on. This lady right here looks really creepy. Like really creepy.
It looks like she's wearing a mask.
Yeah, it looks like some
And
bondage
sitting on
thing
the
going
end
on.
of.
The
Yeah.
dock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
well, skeleton's turns.
And then after I attack, I don't have any more turn anyway, right?
Unless you've got some movement left that you
I've got
wanna
5
do.
5
Yep.
feet of movement left, so that would be 1 square back, right?
Yep, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
Keep
and
in
move
mind,
one
if you do move out of this guy's melee range, you will suffer an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You
That's
will
something
take.
I did forget to mention.
There are
Anytime
attacks
you
of
leave,
opportunity.
anytime you leave a monster's attack range, they have an opportunity to take a swipe at you. So as
Yeah.
long as you
Oh.
stay within their melee range, they will not have a chance.
Yeah,
to
so you
attack
can move forwards and alongside it, but moving away will get you attacked.
Yes.
I believe you moved
Um,
20 feet, so you should still have 10 more.
I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back side of it.
Okay.
Flanking.
So to here, right?
Go ahead and do that.
Right there.
Flanking is directly across.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanna go ahead and tuck into that corner, you still have some movement left.
Oh, so right here I can do.
Yeah, it would just be 5 and
Yeah,
then
like that.
5
So you move diagonally. Yep.
That's
Oh,
an excellent
diagonal
position.
and excellent.
Yeah,
That gives
okay.
that guy an
Diagonal movement.
advantage.
That lets somebody else
Yeah.
get over there.
And
Yep.
thank you, Effie, for explaining attacks of opportunity. We'll go into more detail later. There are some particulars to how that operates.
Yeah.
Guys learning.
We all is.
Okay, it is the skeleton's turn.
Yep.
So This skeleton is going to go ahead and attack the dock worker in front of him who just pulled out a sword. The skeleton... Hold on 1 second while I pull up.
The skeletons of an undead generally
This
are
guy
very
right here?
simple-minded. Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming this
Let's
one here
do this.
is
Okay,
a
wow,
guard
he
of some
actually... He
Ooh,
actually
wow.
kills the worker there.
wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, that he falls into the sea and splashes.
I don't know if disengage is a feat. So I'm not sure about that.
Disengage
This half skeleton takes an attack on
is
this
basically you
fallen
move
person.
away without
Nope,
provoking attack
yep,
of
they're
opportunity.
dead.
I believe you can still take
And
disengage as
let's-
an action
let's
if
see
you don't
about
have it
this
as a bonus
skeleton
action. I'm
here.
not 100% sure on that one though.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
disengage is a
Wow.
normal
Actually,
action unless you're a rogue.
Damn.
You're
hot.
rolling like a monster. Ooh.
okay, well, this
Damn.
one has this character has armor, so actually survives, but just barely. Looking bloodied over there. You might want to try to save that person's life.
Which one are we talking? This one here?
No,
no, they're dead
that
already.
one's
That
dead.
guy's dead.
This
Oh, that guy. Oh, I
this
see it
one.
now. I see
But
it now.
the one
Oh.
with armor, there's a guy out there with a mace and a shield.
These are some glass cannon skeletons, I tell you.
Yeah, these. Holy crap, man.
Okay. It
No, I
is
think it's just
Purple's
badly
turn.
Yes it is. Right, well, I'm not going to be able to squeeze past the bridge. But what I can do...
the
Because I'm not going
bridge
to move
too
afterwards, I
wide?
don't need to measure it.
The bridge would
Uh,
be just wide enough for him to
Yeah.
go across.
I'll leave
Nobody
that
else
to you
on it?
guys. I do have a bow, however, and... Right, I've got clear line of sight there because the mast isn't in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be able to make that with a bow, right? I can't find the range on my bow.
What type of bow is it?
It is a short bow.
Short bows. Let me check for you.
I'm pretty sure it's a 50 feet range is,
Let me check.
Sorry, I can tell you
short bow.
longbow, but it.
yeah.
But
Short
not
bow
short bow.
is 8320. So 80 being the maximum before you take disadvantage.
Right, so
320
yeah,
being
I
the
can shoot that
maximum
one easily
overall.
enough. Cool, so I'm going to take a pot shot at that one there. Right, I'm not at a disadvantage trying to shoot past anything on the boat, right?
Nope.
Right,
It is
cool.
it is pretty clear.
Awesome. Except for the fire.
Yeah,
Plenty of
I mean,
fire.
besides the fire that's on the deck, the masts have both broken and they've collapsed onto the deck.
Oh, lovely. Right, submit. Well,
Oh,
natural
Wow.
20.
damn!
Wow.
Wow.
That crit though. Damn, purple.
Ooh.
Dumb luck. Why couldn't I get that on my stat rolls?
Go ahead and double the damage there.
It's already doubled. It already
Is it?
automatically rolls. Yeah, you can
Ah.
see 9 plus 4. That 4 is the extra roll.
Hey,
It auto
right,
does it for you on roll 20.
So 13 damage. So
Okay.
I'm just
So
going to
you-
try and launch its head. I just
Yeah.
aim straight for the head and launch its head off into the water.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you want to do this? So
Oh, yeah.
you ping its head, you launch that head like the skull cavity, the arrow it hits the skull, pings the skull, and it just shoots for like 40 feet off into the water.
Into the dock, yep.
and the rest of the skeleton just
Splash.
collapses underneath.
Sploosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well done.
I give a golf clap as I watch.
I'll give myself one too, with my free hands. You might want
6 hands.
to.
Ridiculous.
You might want to kill that dock worker as well. He's kind of just hanging on to the rope at the moment.
He's oh, this guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's
just-
yeah, no, he's totally dead.
Yeah. It just
Like,
looks like
just
he's
give it
hanging
to-
onto the ropes at the moment.
Can't seem to. Why is it not coming up?
Can you not kill NPCs?
I
Oh,
mean-
oh, he doesn't actually have like a full character sheet and stuff. I'm just gonna
dump him
delete
in
him.
the water. Yeah.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yep,
There you go.
he's in the water now. We can't see him.
Oh,
Bye bye.
jeez.
Bye, dock worker.
Okay.
Pasta lasagna and don't get any on you.
So this guy's just shocked. He looks over at the creature that saved his life and screams and faints and passes out on the deck.
Well, that's gratitude for you. What's
He's
your rules
also
on
he's mostly dead. Give him a break.
well, what's your rules on talking during combat? Because some people say that you have to take an action, part of an action for talking.
I hope not. That would be so
quips
boring.
quips are free.
Okay,
Quips are
cool.
free.
Good.
Well, no, it's just like if you've got to shout out something important and like try and advise tactics during a fight, it kind of does occupy your character. So it's like a bonus
yeah,
action.
yeah. I could
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reasonable thing that I always hear from DMs is as long as it can fit within a 6 seconds bracket, it's fine.
As long as it's short enough to fit on a Twitter account post.
Yeah, 140 words or characters or less, rather.
Purple, if that's your turn, I think it's F.
Yep, I think I'll be ending my turn.
Hello. Okay, so I really should have. You know what? Actually, as a free action, if I'm not mistaken, I can interact with my hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over here. Drop my spectral, glowy-looking Yakulwa, pull out my actual mace, and smack this thing in the face. So, and because I'm flanking, I get advantage. Yay! And smack! Wow.
Okay.
Two
that,
13s. Alright then.
that just hits.
And bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled a 1. That's great. It's 4 damage.
So you kiss him on the cheek and call him a good night, or what?
I beat him in the face with a bludgeoning weapon.
This skeleton seems to be a little bit stronger, and it is still up.
Oh, in
Oh.
that case, I'm going to use one of my lucky dice, shaped, and roll a d6 to add to my damage pool, or to my damage. He takes an additional 1 point of damage. Damn it!
Oh,
One
boo.
point. He's still
Oh.
up. He is standing. His ankles are shaking.
Damn it.
You've been- I think you got his panties in a bunch.
Why? Okay, alright. Well, that's my turn.
All right.
Damn it.
No, there are two skeletons, one full skeleton and one half skeleton, still up on the docks. So it
Time
is
for Bear
it is-
Boy.
it is everybody's favorite bear's turn.
Okay, so I'm still at the door. I poke my head out, right?
You were cowering under the table. What are you talking about?
I went to the door. I see this guy. Can I, like, wait, hold on. Can I, like, check on this guy? Go to him, check on him, tell him to get the hell out of here? Is that a thing?
He looks passed out right there, but other than that, he does not look mangled, bloodied, or
So he looks okay.
injured in any way. He's okay.
Okay, well then, I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna join the
30 feet of
fight.
movement.
I'll join the fight. There? Does that seem right?
All right.
You got 30 feet.
You have
so
20 feet?
You got
we should
room.
be able-
Oh yeah, I got.
Well, he's got to step out, and then he's got to step there.
Yeah, so that's
25
like
feet.
25 feet. So.
Yep.
And
Come on, Cuddles, show him your army training.
I'm gonna use my dagger on the skeleton.
Good luck, Dagger.
This is gonna be interesting.
Ooh,
Oh,
What?
beautiful bamboo handle.
damn!
Cave thanks bye.
Oh,
What?
wow.
He would do that.
Okay,
You would do that.
so that is a definite hit. And you, how do you want to do this?
Hey,
I did finish him.
you killed him. How do you want to kill him?
I would love
Show off,
to
flashy.
just rip off his jaw and shove the dagger in his, like, where the brain would be.
Oh yeah.
That sounds good.
So you
Nice.
go in with your massive bear claws and you grip its jaw. You tear off its jawbone and stick the dagger up into its skull. The skeleton screams with a high-pitched and just implodes on itself.
Yes.
Dying in the most
Yeah.
magnificent way you can imagine. a
Oh,
skeleton
that's great.
could die.
That's awesome.
I'm
Bravo.
so glad you pulled a how do you want to do this? Oh,
Um,
That's the best way of doing it.
And excuse me, says Adrian Ackley. He just walks right by here and decapitates the final skeleton over here in the corner. So,
Whoa.
are all the skeletons in the area dead?
yes.
I'm immediately searching the skeleton.
I was gonna. There isn't a skeleton in front of us anymore, is there?
There used to be
Beep
one.
poof.
And
Or
don't
if
I
there
get
was-
to do it first
Did you
because I had
did you
more
push it
initiative?
off? Did it get pushed off, or is it?
No, it imploded in its spot, so there's just a mound of crushed bone.
Yeah, I'm
on the
immediately
deck.
searching it.
You find a silver ring.
Wait a minute. How,
there's-
does he get to immediate search or does initiative take over?
Hmm.
Nope. Once the initiative's over, it's
Well,
It's
Action.
it's the fight's over for right now.
Okay, because I
but
would
if you
have
if you're
I would
searching,
bend over and search too.
So
You're
you guys-
welcome to
can
join
you
me.
guys fight each other
can-
for searching?
We're
and,
digging
like,
through that.
scrabbling
you can
over the bits
fight
of the
over
corpse.
what you find.
I
Is it literally
I mean,
just
if you-
the ring?
That's the only thing of major value. The
Yoink.
rest, the shield is a wooden buckler. It's rather common. The sword is really dull and old. And there isn't much here besides what's on the ship. If you wanted to try and go through the fire and loot the ship, that's an option.
I'm going to peek
Is
over
there-
and see if those two sank. Did they sink, or are they just bobbing around in the water?
Those two sank. You kicked them off the off
yeah.
the
Okay, so no loot to be
boardwalk
had
there.
there then.
All right, which one of
Uh,
us laid hand on the ring first?
Flip a coin
Can you
or
guys
roll
roll
for
for it?
initiative. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, if
I
you
can
wanna-
roll sleight of hand. Sure.
Would
Yeah,
you
let's
say
roll for it.
athletics to see?
Probably,
if
it's
you
probably
snatch
sleight
it
of hand
first?
to get this one.
Oh yeah, sleight of hand.
Sleight
okay.
of hand.
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay.
You're fighting over the loot
Okay.
already.
Skippy, we are.
Yep, you got it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. So you take the silver ring. You might try to identify magic on it later.
No, I
Not
don't
right
think
now,
anybody
though.
has identify.
But
How on earth would we even know it's magical?
So, Cuddles, did you bring the marshmallows?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You?
well, anyway, Adrian Ackley approaches you. He is the law around these parts. I'm just gonna
Sheriff.
go take a look at.
Where do I put this
Is-
ring on the character sheet?
Equipment. Just silver ring.
Okay, where do I
far
have
as we
this?
know.
Okay. I am stricken with nerves right now
That's fine.
because
That was
it all
fun.
went so well. That was great
Silver
combat experience.
Ring.
Should
I give the silver ring a weight? I think it's
Nah,
not
I wouldn't.
tiny
No.
enough to have a weight, right?
It honestly
Nah.
rings and
Yeah.
baubles, probably not.
Okay.
Not unless it's made of like depleted uranium or something.
And I just slide it in my pocket for now.
Sleight
So
of
he approaches you. He says, "Thank you so much for coming to defend the harbor. I really appreciate it, guys. This could have been a lot worse had they gotten into town and harmed anybody. They could have spread a curse that we could have been fighting for weeks. It would be great if you guys could help me pile the rest of the corpses onto the burning ship so that they can continue to burn, and we can purge this infestation right here as we speak.
So wait
Just
a
a
minute.
quick question.
Well,
You want me to touch a body that you think might be infested with something
Well,
just because I'm a good person?
they are currently dead. The magic has left the animation.
And just-
Had they been able to spread when they were animate, that would have been terrible. But since they are unable to speak any curses, we are not in danger at this time. If we could just pile the bodies over there on the ship, then maybe I could talk to you about what we need to do next.
Okay.
Hey, Ursk, do you think Screech counts as a curse? Because you might be cursed now, you know.
I better not be cursed.
That thing did scream at you pretty loud.
Look, I was
Let me look
scared.
at your eyes. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You look pretty clear there. You're all right.
well, as long as I get paid for this, I'll go ahead and pick up this corpse here.
I was gonna say somebody
Start
better be
putting it
getting
in
my
the
tab
ship.
tonight.
I'll pay you all 50 gold piece to
Ooh.
to
I'm in
pile
for
the
that.
body.
That's incentive.
I need money.
Cool deal. Which
if
one
we
do you
can
guys?
just get this clear.
I've already got one of them over my shoulder, and I'm starting to slowly
Yeah.
make my way over.
I got one by its boots, dragging it over to the ship.
The one
As
with
soon
the
as money
shield.
is involved, everybody's interested.
The
Oh,
one with
yes.
the shield isn't dead, by the way. Just passed out. Don't burn them.
I'm just stepping over this guy. Actually, you know what?
Yeah,
After I throw the body in, I'm just gonna smack this guy awake.
Should we go
Yeah.
ahead and move these dock workers onto the fire as well, just in case?
Uh,
Or do we let their families take
we
them?
The
should-
dead
we-
ones.
we
The
should,
dead
uh,
Dead
ones.
right?
Yeah, the dead
there's
ones. Of course, I'm not that bad of a person.
there is a nurse inside the Grand Flagon. You can go ahead and take them to a seat in there. That would be nice.
These people
Well,
didn't deserve to die today.
I guess in that case, is this guy awake? After I kind of just smacked him awake, or try to anyway.
Yes, he is.
Also,
I'll-
did you put a
Are
skull
any of
on
the
the boat?
humans
Okay.
dead?
Hmm?
Or did any humans die?
Yes.
That one,
Did
right?
they go in the water?
Just one.
That one.
right there.
Okay, so this guy here, is
Well,
he
and-
going on the ship?
And the other guy that's under the water.
Yeah, you should probably burn the body.
Yeah, you should probably
Does anybody know who he is?
do that just in case. Let me check the body for a wallet or any identification.
I figure we should at
No.
least let his family know.
Says here. Yeah, his name was Tim. Tim Alloway. Yeah,
Well,
you know,
The dock
his family
should know.
might not appreciate him being burned, but
Well,
we
his
should
family's
have.
just gonna have to deal with that part, but his family can at least know what happened to him. This guy's going on
I'm
the
just
ship.
gonna drag him into the Grand Flagon for the nurse to check
By
By
on
the way,
him and
what's
make
the
sure.
name of this town again? It's
Flag.
Flagon's Landing.
Yeah, I would have just burnt him because nothing says
I'm
like.
with you, but apparently we're, I was hoping to get a
Yeah,
gold piece
noth-
and let his family know he died.
Nothing says a happy wake like the dead guy getting up and trying to eat your face.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Batbeard, did you put a skull on the boat? Is the boat dead? Because there's just a skull in the middle of the boat by
No,
itself.
there's
Dead
just
bodies burning.
dead bodies
Looks like
all
a
over
wolf.
there.
eh.
I'm gonna follow the guys dragging the dead body into the tavern. And
He's not dead.
Well,
I
no,
dragged the
there-
nearly unconscious dude after I smacked him awake into the
I-
into the tavern. He's not
Okay.
dead.
I'm
I don't
making
think.
sure. I'm making sure that the body that we found there is checked out for any sign of infection first.
Hey,
You know, just because they'd
Oh.
prefer to bury their dead, and you wouldn't want to just say
He died
sorry,
to a
he's
zombie."
burned. So
pretty
Adrian
sure
handles
the family's
that.
gonna have. Okay, it's on your head, be it. When that guy comes because a skeleton, I'm hoping you're the one he finds first.
Probably.
Hey, Ursk, do you reckon there's any loot on that boat? Does it look safe?
Go ahead and
Now
try
you're
it,
just-
fatty.
You're just throwing the bodies onto it. It is burning.
So no go there then.
You know, if you want to try, you might come away with some scarred limbs.
If you're hungry enough to eat your own tail, you can try looting that ship, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Fine. I'll leave it alone.
Okay, so Adrian says, "Thank you. Here's your gold piece.
Did you say 50?
But yes, 50 for each of you, for handling that, and thank you again for your assistance. This was this could have been a lot worse.
This is the kind of job I like.
But
Sending
there's
It
over
could have been.
if you like that job, you might like this next one. That ship, the Amber Royal, that came from the north. It came from Frostmoon Bay, and we need to go check up there and see if there's an outbreak.
Question. What's supposed to be there?
It's a mining colony. There's all sorts of gems. There's
And I'm
there's
just watching a boat full
rare
of gems
metals,
sink.
silver,
Oh, no.
Oh,
gold.
goodness.
This was a tragedy.
I think
yeah.
you're speaking my language over here.
As far as it looks,
So-
it doesn't look like this ship was load bearing, so they didn't fill it. Otherwise, that thing would have been like 2 or 5 feet, below the water mark there. It would have been just packed with gems. That's where most of the wealth here in Flagon's Landing comes from. Most of the wealth for all of Eldir comes from the travel between Frostmoon Bay and Flagon's Landing. So, but it's a major concern. If there's undead coming on a ship from Frostmoon Bay, we need to go there immediately and check out what's going on there and see if there's a greater problem that we need to take care of.
So, Ursk, you up for that? Because I don't want to go there alone.
Oh, I'm up for it. You won't be alone.
Well, I was asking Ursk specifically. He's the coward.
What, I'm not good enough for you?
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean, I did just single swipe that skeleton into the ground, but
Oh, sure.
you know.
But let's see how we deal with a whole town full of them. That'll test your mettle.
Yeah, it's a fairly brief journey. There's favorable winds. If we want to leave, we can be there in about 12 hours.
Tanty
yeah.
pants.
So what's the gold involved in this?
Well, anything
But-
you find will be yours.
Yes.
That's a
I am
dangerous.
Tantalus.
Don't give
That's a
that lady
dangerous
any more
proposal
money.
enough.
She's
considering
just
we're
gonna
going
eat
to a
it.
mining colony. Or
Agreed.
mine.
I agree with
Anything
you.
I find.
But hey, I'm not complaining. All right.
Does this mining
we'll go.
colony belong to you?
Well, it
Uh,
belongs to no one now. Salvage rights. That is
That's-
assuming everyone's dead already.
That's the issue. Usually
you can probably
there's
stop the
there's
combat
2
music.
boats a day that come in, and this one is flagship, and it came back. Honestly, it's incredibly worrisome that there were undead on it.
Give it to me in writing that I get to keep whatever I find. No claim, no taxes, no
Oh
anything.
dear, writing.
Oof.
But see, honey, bounty hunters have to have it in writing.
Lady, is that all you care about? Is feeding your
You
fat
know,
butt?
My
If,
word is my bond.
If you need something signed, I can promise 1,000 gold.
For each of us.
And
I have one more pertinent question. Do all of your boats burst into flames and travel at that speed? Because the next one I get on to go back there, I don't want to die.
Your safety is not guaranteed.
This is still
Yeah,
not
I
as
don't
bad
think
as
so.
the tavern.
You'll be
incident.
sailing on my ship. She's a fine caravel.
Interesting. So, why did this
So-
ship burn? That's my question. It's full of undead, and the undead don't usually set themselves on fire.
Remind
That's a good
me. You
question.
said 1,000 gold. Are we talking for each of us or for a lot of us? Because it seems like we're now going
Well,
to be traveling together, I suppose.
it's
point.
1,000 for just the
Well,
lady
if we're going-
concerned.
If we're going with all we can carry, I'll go with all you can carry, because I can carry a lot.
If you find it, It's yours.
I'll go with that.
So 1,000 for me,
Yes, Stainless, it is.
Okay, thank you.
plus whatever we can
All right.
find.
I will
Hey
sign
now.
right here.
If
Half
we're getting
now,
1,000
half on
gold
delivery?
for the full party, we're each getting 250. I'll have none less.
Make your own deal, honey.
Ah, your own deal.
Right, you keep your 1,000 gold, and anything I find, I'm not sharing with you. That sound right, Ersk?
You've got 6 hands and
I
a
just wanna
tail the
help
size
people.
of a horse. You could carry literally 3 times what I weigh.
Exactly.
I want my gold now.
Ooh, a payment up front.
Up front.
I just want to help
Sure.
people.
If
I'll-
you
I'll
wanna
tanty
climb
pant.
aboard,
I'll do whatever you
Um,
say.
I'll take
I'm
500
in
in
the-
salvage rights.
I'm in the 3rd dock, down in the marina. So
Well, it doesn't look like there's going to be anyone left to help, judging by the state of the boat, but we'll try our best.
Okay.
You know me, I won't just kill random people.
Contract is good enough for me. You can hold it up for me on credit.
okay.
I'm not carrying 1,000 gold pieces.
Well, let's head out then.
I'm sorry. You stated 1,000 gold or salvage rights? I just want to be clear on this, Adrian.
Yes, it's 1,000 gold or salvage rights.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Well, she already signed the
Or-
contract. She can have her 1,000 gold.
He
I'll take
signed. I
salvage
haven't
rights.
signed my half.
I
Little late now.
don't know about you, Ersk, but I need a drink. Drinks are on me, again.
Again.
Now that's something I can get behind.
Yes.
You two
let's-
argue over
let's-
your contracts. Me
Let's
and
have a tankard while we sort out these details.
Okay, let's just step
You
into
people
the
and
Grand
specific
Flagon then
speak.
for a brief moment.
I'm assuming you two have already stepped in.
Yep.
I don't know how to do that, but sure.
I'm gonna go take up my spot at the table again, since it's the only thing that will fit me.
I guess I'm gonna sit beside the mirror, the snake person.
No, that seat's reserved for Fuzzbutt.
Once again,
Again.
why?
That's
Attack
so
on
Why?
weird.
Titan.
Your toe
Why
gets
is it
set
doing
so
this?
big.
I don't get it, because my character is not actually around here. Otherwise, for whatever reason. Why is it doing that?
I don't know, Effie. Why is it doing that?
I don't know. I'm just
Delusions
pulling
of
it off of
grandeur?
my... There we go.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
So it appears we have quite a bit of argument over compensation for this adventure.
It's the 4 of us,
Wait.
right?
There's 2 houses on the map.
Okay.
Clone jutsu.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
As far as I'm concerned, I'll do the job because Ersk here likes charity cases, and I'm willing to go with him for that. But I will
There's
take
4 of
my
us, right?
sandwich. Yeah, so far.
Let's do this. Split the gold 4 ways. Everybody's guaranteed something. Plus, we all get
4,000
salvage
gold.
rights.
Okay.
So 250
no.
a piece.
1,000 gold
Now.
each for this
No,
job.
250 a
Ooh,
piece
man.
now, and then we get salvage rights while we're there. A
Oh, so you
guarantee
want to
plus a
take the
positive.
the lower option, 1,000
Yes,
gold up front.
I'm willing to roll the dice a little and see what I find.
Okay.
But let the 4 of us at least get a
Now,
little bit.
remind me who you are deciding for us.
I'm putting an offer out on the table. You can take it or leave it. I want some salvage
Is-
rights. I'm
is
willing
this
to give up some
agreeable?
of my gold to be able to go hunting.
So what you're saying is, if we find nothing as salvage, you'll still give us the 250 gold.
Yes.
And if we
Yes.
do find salvage, we owe you a quarter of that.
Yes.
What
No.
my suggestion is everybody gets the 250 gold right now.
Mm-hmm.
Plus we get to salvage whatever we find later.
But if you take the 1,000 gold, you don't get salvage rights. But I will give you
No,
a
no, no, no,
quarter of
no.
what I salvage for the 250 gold.
Okay.
Of what
Does-
you salvage.
Yes.
Now
I'll give you a
keep
quarter
in
of what I
mind
salvage.
our mission is going to be to provide safety for the people of Frostmoon Bay. You
Okay,
know,
look.
it's not
This
it's
is a
not
rescue
exactly
mission.
like we're going to go deep into the mines.
No, this
right
is a rescue
away.
mission. However, I'm going to assume, judging by the state of the boat that came in, there's not anyone left to rescue. Because
If
even
this
if
is
anyone
supposed to
was
be-
alive, they would
If
have left
this is
town by
supposed
now.
to be a rescue mission, I want 500 up front, and I want full salvage rights. Period.
You guys are greedy.
Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Yes.
If I have to deal with people, having to keep
I
an eye
don't
on them,
think there's going to be
that's
any
what I want.
What
people
are you
left.
doing with this gold over here?
What is
Put
that?
your
Not
money
really any of your
away.
concern now, is it?
Adrian.
No. Speaking to the.
Yes.
Please,
Bear
please
creature.
give this gold to the family of the fallen worker.
Oh, thank you very much. I will make sure that it gets to the family. That's incredibly charitable of you. It's nice to know that at least one of you has a golden heart.
It's better than the fat lady over here, you know, eating her way to richdom.
I can't tell if you're talking about me or her.
Does it matter?
Well, I'm not that greedy. You guys can negotiate till you're blue in the face. I'm just
I'll
happy
go
to get any
250
reward.
plus salvage rights.
Oof.
Okay.
250 now, salvage rights there.
I'm still waiting on him to consider mine. I'm not budging on mine.
What was your deal?
500 in full salvage rights.
500 in full.
You can
I
give
think the-
500.
That's
whatever
I think
money
these two are
this
trying
is,
to outgreed each other.
You can
I'm not
give
going
my
for the
money.
full
No, no, no.
1,000 gold. I'm just going for 500 in salvage rights.
No, see, giving me the salvage rights, you've
There-
already offered 1,000. You can afford him. Let it.
You do realize that
people.
there is 15% import tax for anything brought to Flagging's Landing when we return.
Right, you know what? How about me and us just settle for expenses paid? Any food, any equipment we need,
Well,
and we'll settle for that.
That's obvious. Full expenses paid.
We'll settle for that for now, and any reward.
15%.
Let's put it this way: we'll go based on our merit. Anything we accomplish, you can reward us for. If we get there and there's nothing to do, I'm not going to expect payment because I'm not that greedy. I get paid for work done, not work expected.
I like that.
I'll tell you what, there,
Person
then,
of
Adrian.
action.
Hmm.
All
Make it
right.
100 gold, full salvage rights, and no import tax.
I'll take that too.
I'll do that.
Excellent.
Everyone's agreed? All right.
And
Agreed.
10.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So meet me on the Sandy. It's the third dock to the left. All right.
Right? Any particular time? Sooner the better, I think, considering.
Sooner the better.
We can sleep on
I
the ship.
suppose we'd best. Yeah.
So yes,
I don't see why we wouldn't be able to.
Don't. What provisions? Are you fully provisioned?
The
But I'm
ship
not
is
going
Well,
to
they
hungry.
just said all
You
expenses
each
paid,
have-
so food and everything should be fine.
a small room underneath the first deck on the second deck.
Room schmoom. I want food.
There's
Says the
all
fat
As long as
lady.
we've got
the
food.
general food that you'd want. Lots
Excellent.
of bread.
And we're good. Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Might as
So,
well get moving.
You all walk to the third dock in the bay. You find the ship with scarlet lettering, the Sandy.
I will
And,
point out just before all of this ends, my character notices that I'm still holding my half-eaten steak.
Wow. By the way, out of curiosity, Housey, where's Guinevere at this point?
Where is she?
Yeah.
Are
Are
we
you while we're walking to the ship? Where are you standing? Like as you walk?
Behind
Are
all
you
of
behind
you?
them?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and kind of slow down and basically let you
So,
catch up
where
with
did
me.
you
Trying
say
to
we're
find
heading?
where we were on the
Catch
map.
me up.
Oh, we're
So
at the
we're-
top. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're in
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
about-
it
We're about to go up.
Flagon's Landing, going up
Flagon's
to
Landing.
Frostmoon.
going up to Frostmoon Bay.
Yep.
As
As
to
I-
the Baywalks mines up there.
As I'm hanging back,
right there.
Discussing with Guinevere, I'm just kind of turning as I walk, offering my hand, and Leo, and nice work with the negotiating back there. Just quiet enough so that only her and I can hear this.
Nice to see someone appreciates it. Agreed. Thank you for your help getting him to the no taxes.
That one caught me by surprise. I didn't expect something of a small town like this to be that concerned, considering what just happened. But I don't know. What do I know? I for the last several years I've been in Asperith, but
See, when you start hunting for bounties and doing other people's work for money, you learn that money makes the world go round.
yes, well, I can't exactly pay for all of these travel expenses myself.
You have plans, I see.
I suppose you could say that.
Business or pleasure?
It's not really any concern now, is it? At this point, right now
Just
we
making
just have to be
conversation.
concerned about staying alive. I suspect we're going to be dealing with a lot more of these things when we get to Frostmoon.
I know you noticed that I went and talked to the two weirdest people in a tavern specifically because I was looking for entertainment.
And what? I'm not weird. The guy who's got white hair, pale white skin with random splotches on his face, who looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. Right? Okay. That's a new
Huh.
one.
I have a type, wouldn't you say? Entertain me.
Not
I'm
going to answer that
asking.
question.
I didn't mean it like that, honey. Everybody in this world exists for me to take advantage of. Unless, of course, they're actually worth something. We'll see.
You sound like you have a bit of an agenda.
The only agenda is my agenda.
Remind me to stay on your good side, and I'll start walking a little faster as to back up with everybody else at this point.
The wind is warm this night. The sun has just set over the horizon. There are, again, always lit lamps, gas lamps, that are just coming on. And you turn the corner and see the ship, the Sandy, which is
A caravel.
Adrian
you said?
Ackley's personal ship, as he is the head of the police in Flagon's Landing. Do you board at this time?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, you each board, taking the short stair into the second hold where there are a few small rooms. They're, like cans of sardines, but there is enough room for a full bed. Well, not a full-size bed, but a single bed.
Is there a stables on here? Because I'm guessing I'm sleeping in the stables.
Yes, there is a large cargo hold towards the front.
Yeah, I know where I'm
and
sleeping tonight.
There's
I'll join you
all
up
sorts of fine linens and cloth and things that they would be transporting on a daily basis. Most of this stuff, some of it is confiscated goods because this is more the Port Authority portion of his job. So he confiscates contraband that comes in. You find a few bags of white powder that you're not sure what it is.
Out of curiosity, is anybody still outside the boat?
We all, at least
no,
two
Because
of
I'm
us
I
said
haven't,
pretty
I haven't
sure.
gone in.
Adrian
I haven't
is,
gone into the boat
you know,
yet.
He's
I'm-
getting his crew of 5 men. They are releasing the moors and getting
I would have gone
the
straight
sails
for
down.
the straight for the boat and into the cargo hold because I know the rooms won't fit me. I'm looking for a space to call my own.
I'll join you up that hold for sure.
Yep.
Man,
So
everybody
white
rushing.
powder, you say? So Urs, what do you think the powder is?
Take a guess. Would you like to sniff it?
Oh,
Sure.
I want to sniff it.
Yeah, well, I'll sniff it.
I need to sniff
Oh
it.
dear lord!
I shot my
I'm
nostrils
by the
Wait
way-
for
in
the
there.
Constitution saves.
I followed them into the
should be
area,
perception,
but I'm
right?
still hanging out in the doorway
perception,
watching
right?
what ensues.
Not
geez.
sure. Is it perception?
If you're
or-
so- The Erskine has
Okay.
advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on.
well, you can do that. Yes.
Oh dear.
So I am going to request that you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, sure.
There it is.
Who?
There it is.
Where is my constitution?
It's
Sniffing the white
it's,
powder.
under your proficiency bonus. You'll see the 6 stats.
Oh,
and
so I
saving
literally
throws.
just roll constitution.
Who
Click
rolls?
Constitution. Yeah. Both of you, I think, if you're both
Both
sniffing it.
or one?
Oh wow, purple, dude!
the
That's
hell?
the second
Okay,
crit of
so,
the night. Stop it.
So
And-
you feel
Uh-oh.
you. I'm gonna start with
Yeah,
purple.
go for me first.
You feel a little lightheaded, but other than that, it kind of smelled sweet.
Sugar? That's some. Ooh, that's some odd sugar.
And stainless is, well, you are coughing like vigorously right now, trying to get the powder out. You inhaled a little too deeply there.
It's at this
The two
point
of you
I've
are
walked.
the best entertainment I've had in weeks.
It's at this point I've walked onto the boat and into the cargo hold.
It's like it's like the cinnamon challenge, but it's it's
Taken nasally.
you are your nose is extremely dry. You are just trying
big fan
to
of sugar.
breathe right now.
I'm just gonna close the.
Somebody
bag.
explain to me what exactly I'm seeing here, because currently I have no idea.
These
We're
two
making ourselves at home.
just randomly sniff the unknown white powder.
Don't do it.
It
Don't
is
do it.
I'm
It is the best
it is
thing I've
fine
seen.
confectionery sugar, and it was confiscated because they didn't pay their tax. They tried to smuggle it in.
I don't
Yep.
know what kind of sugar you have, bud, but that's not sugar.
I guess your palate isn't refined enough for
You've
this
sniffed
sugar.
You
sugar
are
before?
extremely high, not because it had any drug-like properties, but because of the adrenaline that flooded your system trying to breathe.
Hey, I tell you what. If you sneeze later, will a cake come out?
Oh god, that actually hurt.
I would
Well,
imagine so.
oddly
Having
enough, your
something
baking
get
skills has
thrown
increased
up
by
your
2.
nose.
My baking skills have increased by 2.
Oh dear lord.
I should keep the two
I
of
don't
you
feel
around.
so good, guys.
Hey, that's cool. You can
I
sleep.
think this calls for a tankard, don't you?
Yes,
Just-
there is.
please,
There
after-
are several kegs of beer.
Is there
One of
any
which you
more-
can tap and fill a few
Is-
tankards with.
Are there any more unidentified suspicious objects in this room?
Wine?
Oh no.
There
Oh, no.
is a gold belt.
Ooh.
Yeah, it seems to be very fashionable. It is really well defined. It's got some intricate like inlay around the fastener, and it's just a genuine beautiful article.
Suspicious.
So, do we happen to have any wine?
I'm just gonna pick the
Yeah,
belt up
there's-
and look at the.
There's
pattern
alcohol
on
of
it.
several types. There's wine. There's also a barrel of fine whiskey that is off to the back.
There's
It's in
whiskey
the,
in the back.
Yeah, it's in the
Don't
rear
snort
corner.
that. No snorting the whiskey.
I'd like to go over to the bear man and real quick smack him on the back of the head to try and get some of that powder out because he seems to still be sniffling before he goes.
Right.
Preferably.
I'm gonna check this belt out. Has it got any identifiable patterns or markings, or is it just patterning?
It seems to be several snakes of various types that are just woven in this fine weave, and one of the snakes has an eye. It's a tiny little piece, a fragment of an emerald in the eye, and then there's a fragment of an opal in another eye, and there's an azure gemstone fragment, as well as an indigo for the fourth snake. There is a small, like, pouch that is in the front. It's got a small clip fastener where you can hide a small item, a gemstone, for instance, inside, but it is currently empty.
Does it fit me if I try it on?
You could,
I mean, is it
you could
my
fit it
torso?
around your neck.
No.
It's
I'm a large-sized creature because I've got a long but my upper body counts as a medium-sized.
oh.
Yeah. As I said,
Ah.
10-foot long tail, so that counts me as large. But the actual upper half, I can only use medium weapons.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you could wear this, around your waist.
Is it easy to clip up? And
Yeah.
I mean, none of the crew are here or shouting at me for just putting it on.
No,
I'm
it's-
watching him do this, by the way.
It was a found article, on one of the an old confiscated vessel that was confiscated earlier this week for smuggling. It was just a fine piece, and just saved there. Adrian Ackley, he joins you below deck and stumbles in and sees the powdered sugar that is just all
All over the
across
floor.
the front, and he's like, "What the hell did I just walk into?"
Just don't look on the wall. He may have sneezed some under the wall, and it's not pretty to look at.
He gives you personally a nod, like, that's gonna be, part of your cut if you want that.
I was just admiring it. It has snakes on it. That's all.
Well, if you want that, that can be in exchange for your gold compensation. You can still,
Well,
of course.
We can negotiate that afterwards. I'll take it off and
Okay.
just put it back.
Hey,
All right.
Sneaky, throw it here. I'd like to see it.
Sure. I'm just gonna hand it to you. I don't trust my coordination. I've rolled 2 20s already.
Everybody's set for the night. Is there anything I can do for any of you?
I think we're good. Erskine, you want anything apart from to not have the last 5 minutes happen?
Besides, get you a bucket of water to wash the powdered sugar off.
Water, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll give
Yeah,
you some
don't-
water.
You shouldn't bathe in whiskey. It's probably a bad idea.
I couldn't find
that
the
wouldn't-
whiskey.
That wouldn't clean your fur all that well.
Would you like a sip
I
of
think
this
I'm-
wine?
It'd make it all sticky. I mean,
No, I'm okay.
I think he's sticky enough for the both of us.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I think I'm good, thank you. By the way, anybody who's paying attention, my eyes have just kind of glazed over at the moment, and I'm just kind of staring at the wall at the moment. And looking around, just basically as if you guys aren't there.
Is he falling asleep? I'm just gonna snap my fingers in front of his face.
I can hear you, I just
Oh,
can't
good.
see you at the moment.
Oh good, I thought you'd fallen asleep on your feet at the moment.
can't see
This is
us?
my
No, I'm
room.
fine.
You've got your own room. This is mine. Don't fall asleep here.
Do I notice
think I'm
anything
just
unusual
gonna-
in here, by the way, Batbeard?
Nothing unusual in your immediate premises.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take this bottle of wine to bed with me. Sleep well, gentlemen.
I shall.
All right, everybody sleep well. I'll be in my cabin.
So
I have silks to sleep
they
on.
found
right?
their own room, but I'm still with Candlewick.
Yeah, you're still with
Hey, don't worry about their fancy ass rooms. We got a pile of silk and stuff over here to sleep on. We'll be
Tanty pants.
fine.
Panelist.
Panty pants.
Well,
I don't
I
wear
suppose
pants.
before I go, you two, Bearman, Snake Person, still haven't caught any of your names. I believe I was in the middle of introducing myself before we got interrupted, offering my hand to the Erskine.
My name is Thomas.
His name is Thomas.
That's the third time you changed your name. What is it?
It's whatever he wants it to be, baby. You can call me Tantalus. I'm gonna hold out all 3 of my hands to shake.
I'll hold out one
Just-
hand to you
just-
and one hand to the
just,
Erskine.
just call me Cuddles.
Leo.
Nice to meet you.
I'd say it was a pleasure, but I don't like the way you negotiate, so we'll just call it an acquaintance for now.
I can deal with that. Let's just say I've had to deal with some very uppity people in the past in my, let's call it studies. So
We'll say
I
that,
have a tendency to highball people when I have the opportunity to break down their barriers.
Sure. Well, we'll save that story for another day. For now, I want some sleep. So, off you
I
go.
shall leave you to it then.
Thank
And
you.
I'll head out. My eyes still slightly glazed over.
So
Tanky
should we
pants.
pause for a break, or is everybody feeling good?
As
I'm
long as
good.
Erskine gets his bucket of water, we're good.
Good.
Yeah, one of the deckhands comes down with a big wash basin of clear water
I
for you
drink
to
the
wash off.
I snatch the water out from his hands, knocking him over.
He's a little scared. He steps back
He
a
doesn't
few
bite.
at
Don't
the
worry.
large
And I
bear.
just basically pour it over my entire body while with my mouth open.
He's like,
he's just had a
"Okay,
little
then.
too much sugar tonight. He'll be
Would
fine.
Would you like more water?"
No, thank
Or okay.
You do realize I'm going to have to put up with the smell of wet bear fur all night.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not sleeping down here.
Yeah, me too. Oh wait. Oh damn.
Lusky.
All right, so he returns to the top deck.
Lusky.
I'm just. What?
My actual name.
You introduced yourself as Ersk, so that's what I'm calling you.
That fat lady knew my real name.
Okay. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. I'm fine with that.
Call me.
Cuddles. Okay, I'll call you Cuddles. You're still a horrible liar, though. I'm going to bed. I'm basically going to make a bed out of the parlor silks, and I will fade to black.
So you sail at a great speed. It's a favorable wind tonight. It's turned from warm to a cold breeze as you go deep into the Frostmourne Sea. The cold starts to nip at the air, and it's turning colder. But you, being below deck, are still relatively warm. There are, articles of clothing that can be used for warmth as you go further north into the Frostlands. It is a smooth sailing without any incident. You arrive the next morning, about 12 hours later, into the bay of Frostmourne Bay.
Okay, so as soon as we can see land, I'm going to start looking for any smoke, fire, anything like that as we come up to it. Because that's what I'm expecting.
Look at this place.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
fancy. I'm getting black spot. Anyone
What's
else?
the black spot?
Yeah, that's probably
Oh,
stuff we
right.
can't
That's
see.
marked
Fog
out.
of war. Fog of war. Right. Okay, gotcha. I was just wondering if that was a glitch or not.
Oh my.
So we're approaching from the top of the map, I assume.
Yes.
That's a
Right.
big wall.
This is
Yeah. As soon
all
as land
inverted
comes
here.
in sight, though, any like big fires, any smoke, anything obvious would be the first thing to
There
check for.
there is nothing obvious. It has been snowed over. There's snow on all of the rooftops, along all of the walls, at all of the outposts. It seems completely vacant. There's
Right.
not a soul in
By the
sight.
way, out of curiosity, did we have effectively a long rest or a short rest when we
You had a
were
long
on the boat
rest.
traveling?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so then
the,
everybody's back up to max HP.
Yeah.
We
If anyone
gain
took
spell
damage.
slots if you have any. Yeah.
Is the seawall high enough that we can't see the town, or is it lower?
Most of the town is built up into the mountain, so
Right.
what,
So we
what
can
you
see it going up the
you see
back.
a little, you see most of the town above there.
Right. Okay.
Anyone else doing anything before you dock?
This place is too damn quiet.
It is super
I agree.
quiet. It's eerie.
There's no
Um,
ships. I
the-
probably can't see anything into the
The wind
docks.
has stalled to, just barely enough to keep you going. You are moving at about 5 miles per hour at this time, approaching the seawall. The front gate seems to have been busted open, It's in shambles. It is, typically a very fortress-like town because of the
Yeah.
nature of their mining operations. For any pirates that would come in, there are all sorts of defenses everywhere. There's cannons
Yeah,
all
so we
along the
can see what
walls.
I assume are towers, which are the round parts along the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no one manning them or anything?
There's no one manning them. There
Hmm.
isn't any major damage besides the sea gate, which you are now just passing through slowly. It's broken off in all kinds of shards, as if some sort of arcane magic opened it. Something extremely powerful, as it's exotic hardwood. It's very, very dark.
Well,
and
it'd have to be,
very
otherwise
dense.
it'd rot from the seawater.
Can I try and identify what type of magic it might have been?
You may.
Well, Cuddles, at least you're not going to need any warm clothes. You got a fur coat. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to need to find something.
I'm warm.
Okay.
I've
I
already
will-
taken my pick of the best stuff, by the way.
Do you find anything?
I will have to do a quick look in my notes here.
Well, Adrian said he'd revision us, so I'm going to go find some warm clothes and rip some extra armholes in it.
I've already
I'm
gotten
grabbing a coat as well, I suppose.
the best
And-
fur-lined coat, gloves, and hat that I could find.
And if there's anything resembling like a kilt for my bottom half, that'll have to do. Mariliths are not cold-blooded, by the way, so I'm not going to get a penalty for that.
Just for the sake of entertainment, would you like some help wrapping some of these blankets around you so that you don't freeze to the ground?
That reminds me.
I haven't had a problem with that before, but sure.
I don't know. I don't see very much that's going to keep you from freezing, and I don't feel.
As long as you're
frankly,
not
like-
charging me for it.
I don't have anything better to do.
Okay, sure.
Silk?
Silk? Sure, silk's strong.
Let's toga you up.
Okay, so you all get together and wrap,
Dress warm.
dress
yeah.
warm. You approach the dock to your left, and off of the dock there is a small tent that is
Right around
snow-covered.
here.
Right around there.
Right, okay.
Interesting.
So the deckhands all, get the caravel put together and moored up.
No signs of people?
There's no signs of people besides the tent ahead of you.
Well, I don't like this already.
Tell me again where the tent is? And where are we?
I pinged it.
The-
It's right around here, and we're
The
docking.
tent is there.
And we're docking there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So Adrian, gets his gear. He checks his weapons. He, sheathes his swords. Gets a giant leap over the side of the boat. Hits the dock with a short roll.
I assume they'll put a ramp
not-
down for me. I'm not gonna try and
Yeah,
jump that.
the rest of the crew are putting the ramp together, and he's marching ahead. I'm gonna go check on this tent over here. See who's there. And
You
so
go
he-
for it.
You sure you want to do that alone?
Well, look
Well-
on the bright side. There's no one dead around.
It's
It-
creepy as all
that
hell
we
here.
know of.
It looks like a small tent, probably about a man in there. Nothing too big. I'm not terribly alarmed. I mean, this guy.
I'm just
might
going
be-
in. I'm going in. I'm interrupting him, and I'm just walking into the tent at
Okay.
this point. He's
Okay.
taking
So
too
you
long.
jumped ship as
so
well.
you, so you jump ship as well, and
Have
land with a
fun.
I
nice
assumed
little
I was
roll.
following you guys, so
I'm not going down to the
I'm
ropes
gonna
out.
stand right here and see whatever comes out of that tent.
So
Yeah.
you both approach cautiously.
But by the way, as I'm approaching, a shiny bluish, somewhat translucent mace appears on my right hand, with my shield at the ready. On
Okay.
my other.
So that black spot by the seawall.
Wouldn't
Would
we
that
have
supposed to be
passed through
uncovered?
that?
Yeah. Is that like a wrecked gate or something that's supposed to be there?
It's just a little bit of text on this map. I just wanted to use it without.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, I just want to cover up the text there.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Not fog of war, just
Yep. Okay.
borrowing.
I was just curious. You know, if it was a gaping maw or something like that, I was wanted to know. So the
Okay.
tent.
So back to the tent.
Yep. I'm watching.
Are-
I have my bow
Are you
ready.
approaching at the same speed as Adrian?
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna ready my
so
bow.
so Adrian
just in case.
takes a few steps. He's just
Me
a
too.
few feet away from the tent door, and he's got his hand on his sword, and he, basically says, "Oi, hey, is anybody in there?" And you hear a voice coming from inside the tent. It's yet I'm Sir Jeffrey Osmer. I just spent the night here on the docks. There's really nowhere, no way to get into the main city from here. All of the gates are locked, besides the seawall.
Is he still inside the tent at this point?
Yeah, he steps out. He steps out now.
Okay.
Human.
Yeah, he's human.
Right.
I'm going to show this to you. So
Oh, so okay.
Wow.
There we go. Okay.
yeah, so Jeffrey Osmer is Fire Battalion Commander of the Order of Paladins of Teowulf. At the height of his ranks, his skills are pretty much unmatched.
Yeah, I can
He's,
see that.
His tracking skills are
Bar
exceptional.
none.
I just hope he's not another lawful stupid. As long as
Well,
he's not one of
this
those, I have no problem.
This explains-
Stupid. Yes,
This explains why he's still alive.
paladin.
So
Well,
Uh-huh.
going
He's
against
like,
the undead, a paladin is quite handy.
I was expecting, somebody to arrive here in the next few days. I didn't want to make the journey to the mine on my own, naturally, given what's happened here.
So it came from the
Um,
mine, because whatever it was, we had to finish cleaning it up on our end.
Yes, it seems like a outbreak of undead has come from the mine and stormed its way up to the town, which is completely barricaded at this point, although it doesn't seem like there's anyone in it. I was here just as part of my duty, as part of my training to be warden of the north here, and I was coming back from a hunting party, and we were hunting some rather exceptional game up here, of course, but my men disappeared, and when I arrived, I saw the ship leaving, and
Why
Was it
was
on
the ship
fire
on
when it was
fire?
leaving?
Yeah, that's a good question, because, it was very much on fire when it came into port.
it wasn't on fire when it left. That's for certain.
It was on
But,
fire when it got to us,
There
Yeah,
was
very
some-
much
with
so.
a whole bunch of undead in tow.
There was some massive beast summoned in the bay here to break that seawall down, and then afterwards it left.
And that's the source of the conjuration magic. I
Where
noticed.
is the summoner?
I have
Good
no
question.
idea. Well,
Those were only
I have a
skeletons
small
before.
idea.
Oh, do
Small
tell.
idea. Well, tell.
It involves us going to the auxiliary entrance to the mine. The main entrance is, of course, in the back of the city, but all of the gates are closed. I mean,
Why close the gates and why not just collapse the main entrance? It's a little bit more secure, don't you think?
Well,
You know
I'm not
what?
sure exactly what went on in this town to bring it to this state, but that there's nobody in there is a bit alarming. that it's
how do
you know
you-
every entrance to
How do
the
you
city,
even know it's empty?
Yeah.
there's
You said
no
you
signs of
can't get
life.
inside.
There's usually lots of movement throughout the city, lots of movement to the docks, and I've seen
You can
nothing since I've
you can
gotten
see
here.
through the walls.
Is there? Does
No,
it
no.
No,
seem
but
like he's
the
withholding?
city's built up onto the hill,
Ah,
so
Can I make it-
each level goes up higher.
understood.
By about 50 feet.
Paris style.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so typically there's a lot of visible movement in the city when it's active.
Out of curiosity, can I make an insight check to see if you might be withholding something from us? Because I'm curious as to
Okay.
how he knows that the place is empty. Specifically,
Well-
the mines are empty. Even if there's normally people walking around, how
Well,
does he
go
know
ahead.
the mines are empty?
Okay, well, you get the idea that there's a lot of depth to Sir Jeffrey Osmer, but for most of what he's saying, he's trying to be earnest here. It doesn't appear that there's anything going on inside the city. You are at the outer wall of the docks, and it's sort of fenced in, and there's usually lots. He's trying to be earnest here, telling you that there's usually lots of activity going on in that city that you would know, and you'd be able to see it. But at the moment, you can't seem to get to any of it. There is, well, he's about to tell you. There's a hole over here, between the watchtower and the wall. There's a small door. There's a set of two doorways where we can get out to the main path. I'll go ahead and point to where that is.
How tall
Now-
are the walls?
Yeah, I was
And
about
is-
to say, how tall are the walls?
And that's how I got in. The walls are about 25 feet tall, with about 5 to 7 feet more of height above that. If you were standing on it, it would be 25 feet up, and
Okay.
there's another 5 to 7 feet of overhang. So
Could one of us, maybe with the help of, say, a large creature, climb over this wall?
possibly
I can climb the wall.
I probably can too.
you can certainly climb this wall.
See if we can get the
I'm
gate
not sure
open.
how can you, if you can get the gate open, then it's possible that we can all
I'm gonna go
Go
check
with
the gate.
you.
Actually, I mean, is
into
it
the-
locked? I mean, how is the gate held? I mean, is it barred from the other side? I mean, is there anything obvious keeping this gate shut?
Well, nothing obvious from the side you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to get over to see, how the mechanism
Right.
operates to opening the gate.
Hey, Snake, you want to try tossing me over the wall?
I may look big, but I'm not that strong. I can, however, give you a
Ah.
boost.
I can
But-
climb the wall.
Yeah, I say we let Cuddles climb the wall. He has built-in climbing claws.
I'm
Okay,
just
so-
face palming, walking up behind you guys, taking out about 50 feet of rope from my backpack.
Do you happen to have a grappling hook attached to that? Because otherwise, that's not going to do much.
No, but if Cuddles here can climb up, he can tie it off at the top.
Would you like a boost, Cuddles? Head start.
I'll climb it myself.
Okay, you do you.
Okay, what do
Okay.
I do
I'll
for
hand him-
climbing?
I'll hand him one end of the rope.
Yeah, I'll take the one end and tie it around my little bear-like, my little panda bear-like waist.
He's a slim panda. He's a sexy panda.
knowing your avatar's purple, that's not reassuring.
Oh,
No, no, it's not. I've seen the slim, sexy
Oh,
panda.
no.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to climb the wall. What
Okay.
do I do to do that?
Okay, you're
It-
You're gonna
Acrobatics?
you're gonna need a little bit of both acrobatics and
Urskon,
athletics,
can
because
Urskon have a base climbing speed of 25?
Yeah, I have a base
don't think
climbing
He needs to
speed
make
of
a.
25, yeah.
okay. So you are trying to make it up pretty flawlessly because you've got a climbing speed of 25, and it's a 25-foot, well, 27, foot wall. So give it a shot.
Okay, so you want me to roll?
Roll athletics first.
Oof.
Okay, that's why I said you'd need some acrobatics. Okay, try acrobatics next.
Oof.
Oh
Jeez.
my.
So you attempt to climb the wall. There's a small snowbank up to it, so you get a good running start. And you hit the wall, and you just start clawing at it. It's rather smoothed off. These are some really finely made walls. The masonry skill is pretty off the charts here. They're large. They're not just bricks. They are cut pieces of stone to basically serve this purpose. They're large, 15-foot chunks. So there's not a lot of tooth and groove for you to grab onto, and your claws are not doing the job. You try to jump and like sort of hurdle your way up, but those skills fail you as well, and you fall back into the snowbank and make a big splash.
So, my failed mountain goat friend, would you like a boost this time?
I kind of want to give this a try.
Let the fat lady climb the.
How
climb the
about
bench.
this?
Okay.
How about this?
Would you like a boost?
I would like a boost, actually. Yes.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to the fat lady.
Why, if you keep calling her the fat lady, why do you want to
It's
give her
an
a boost?
inside joke.
That makes absolutely zero sense.
I'll take the boost. Let me go.
Okay. So I'll give her a boost. So that would be giving an
You're giving an
advantage. assist,
assist, so she has
Yeah.
advantage.
Do I need to make a roll for that?
It just
Just
happens with the help action.
just that.
So what do I roll?
She has. You don't roll anything. She just has advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Okay, so athletics check first.
Yeah.
A public roll.
You are rolling at advantage because you're being assisted.
advantage.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
Okay.
And I hope you took the rope with you.
I climbed this
Yes.
wall last night. It was no big deal, but
I know
with
you did,
assistance.
Did I go
Uh,
for the acrobatics too, or are we good?
You're good. With assistance, Guinevere makes it with a great boost of speed off of.
I'll just use the tail. I've got
What
a
are
pretty
you?
long reach.
The tail? Okay.
It's a 10-foot tail. I've literally got a 10-foot reach with it.
All right. So with a 10-foot reach, a whip of the tail jumps up, leaps over the clearing of the wall, and lands on the deck on top of the wall.
Okay.
How's the view from up there?
I scan over everything that I can see before I turn around to tie off the rope. Do I see anything I need to be aware of?
You take a scan of the town and make a perception check.
Normal.
Yeah, just.
While she's doing that,
That's
I'm gonna
persuasion.
give- That's
Oh my
persuasion.
God.
That is not. You are persuading the sights to bend to your will.
I'm so glad I
This-
clicked on the wrong.
The
Wait.
general visage of the
sorry.
town is not
That's
persuaded.
Bat.
And
Hey, you sexy town. Do you want to tell
And
me
they-
your secrets?
they will not tell you their secrets.
See, this is what
What?
this is why I was nervous to play because
It's
Oh,
alright.
Do we
That's
seem
a fun
angry?
one.
Because I
Perception.
certainly don't feel
what's
it.
worse,
Great.
her rolling a 3 or rolling the wrong thing?
Yes.
Both.
There.
There you
Okay,
go.
that's better.
holy
Okay.
mother of the gods.
So after trying to sweet talk
you
to
see very, very far and wide down most of the major arteries that you can at this point. The town is desolate. There are some mounds in the streets, where with snow-covered mounds in places. There might be people underneath there, but they're probably dead.
Okay. Turning around, I secure the rope. And hey, so guys, go ahead and climb up over with me.
So everybody wants to
don't
try to
see
I'll
anything.
climb up first.
So
Does
we all
anybody-
have to
because-
make checks
I'm
for
looking
the
forward
rope
to this.
now.
Just
Hey,
one of you go ahead and come up here with me because
I'll head up
I-
first.
creepy dead people towns. I don't feel
Um,
like trying to get those doors open without anybody
I-
watching my back.
Can I make a suggestion as to letting me climb over? I have this way of persuading machinery to do as I wish. I'm very good with my hands, if I hadn't
Perhaps-
said already.
Yeah, I'm with 6 of them. You bet damn well better be.
Oh yes, highly skilled. Right. So this would be an assisted climb then with the rope.
Okay.
So athletics, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage because
I
of
don't
rope.
think you would have an advantage.
And
because
with the
of
rope gives
rope.
me an advantage. That's what
Does it?
I can climb without
Very-
the rope, or I
Very
can use
clearly.
the rope. So I slipped the first time
So you succeeded. You made it up onto the wall.
with a critical.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah.
I can just run up the wall.
You almost don't even need that
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 rope.
rope. Like, I mean, you held it at the start, and just halfway up, you let go and just hurtled your way up.
I'll climb
I'm
up
earring.
after.
I don't need your help. I've got
I
this.
said I'm climbing up after. I'm
Ugh.
I'm climbing up the rope.
I'm gonna pull the rope up. I said I don't need your help.
I'm not
Let me
going
open
up
the
there to
damn gate.
help you, fool.
We need the rope
then
to
we-
And
get
if you
down the
recall,
other
that's
side.
my rope. Thank you very much.
Well, you can claim it when I open the gate and give it back to you.
Are there stairs to get down?
I'm gonna
for
try
the
climbing
garrison?
anyway without the rope. I don't care. I'm trying to climb.
Okay. I'm a team player.
And because I feel like spiting you, I'm gonna roll both of my d6s that I have available and add them to my athletics. That's a 22 total athletics.
Okay. You also make it up the rope.
Well,
My rope,
the wall,
please.
I didn't untie it. It's still there.
Cuddles
Tied
is
to
still
the,
down there.
It's tied to the crenellation right there. It's all yours. I'm not.
I
I'm
throw the
not
So,
rope
thief.
back
hey,
down.
Cuddles, you want to hang out down there with our 2 buddies while we get this door opened?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, build me a snowman. You still got sugar up your nose.
Yes.
Ah, damn it! Don't snort the snow either.
Well, that explains why he couldn't get up the wall.
Yeah.
Nobody
You've
wants
I'm
got a rope
surprised you
now if
got
you
up
need
there,
it.
fat lady.
Oh, don't be jealous, honey. Everybody knows I'm better than you.
Apparently, it's not so much fat as air. Right. So, how do we get down to the mechanism? Let's take a look at it.
I've been looking to see if there's stairs. There's got to be stairs for a garrison to get to the top of the wall.
Hey, you, guy in the tin can suit. Is there a way to get down to the mechanism from up here?
Wait. Who are you talking to?
The paladin. This is his
Jeffrey.
town, so yeah. I'm just calling the guy in the tin can
He
suit.
says, yeah, there should be a latch mechanism on the other side, a big wheel, to
Right.
turn to open the gate.
Okay, so how do we get down? Is there a set of stairs or?
There should be a set of stairs every 25 feet.
Just let the fat lady break your fall.
I'll be sure to let her go first. After you.
Yep. Walking down the stairs.
You know, at some point, you should probably tell him your name, and he might stop calling you that.
I have told him my name. He doesn't care to use it.
Yeah, fair. Right, now finish sneezing. Yeah, I'm gonna follow her down.
Might as well
So,
join you. Not like I'm
We're
going
heading
anywhere else.
right around there, right?
Mhm.
That's where the gate is. Okay.
Open the gate.
Yeah, is it just literally a simple crank mechanism?
Yeah.
Okay,
it
cool.
is.
Is the gate barred or anything, or just gotta wheel it?
There's no bar on it at the moment.
Right.
It's just it's held in place by its sheer weight.
Yeah.
Sometimes if the city's under siege, they'll bar the gate, but not at this time. It wasn't. Seems it wasn't an expected attack.
Right.
I'm just gonna say this right now because I want it. I want a dexterity check or something for Cuddles to make a snowman.
You know what? I want to see that too.
Is there not...
Make a dexterity check for building a snowman.
Wait. Is it not a craft skill?
If he has any tools that might apply, he probably could do that.
No, it's usually profession craft or something like that.
That's a dexterity save, not a check.
Oh. How do you do a dexterity?
Yeah.
You just
click
on
dexterity.
Dexterity.
Oh, the ones on the far left.
The unit. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh!
apparently
That's the best damn snowman ever.
You make a somehow it's taller than the wall. Even though you couldn't climb there, you just magnificently roll up these perfect globes of snow and pile them one on top of the other, and you chuck the top of the snowman almost on an underhanded around your back over your shoulder, and it lands peacefully at the top. You miraculously spot a carrot growing over there on the road, and you pluck it up and you peel the leaves of the feathers off, and you throw that carrot right to the nose, and you find a couple of stones, and you just chuck those up for eyes, and up there is a magnificent, perfectly crafted snowman.
I just want to point out this is the best waste of a natural 20 ever.
Wait.
Oh, dear.
My god.
There you go, there's your snowman.
Let's see.
Oh.
There's your snowman.
Let's see.
Build a snow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
That's great.
So we can see him building this snowman from the other side of the wall then.
You know, at this point, if you wanted to try and climb the snowman to get up the wall, you could and redeem yourself.
Okay, I'll try climbing the snowman.
That thing
All
has
right.
trees for arms.
Acrobatics again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
with an
simple-
advantage.
Athletics.
With an advantage? Okay.
Yeah.
Athletics, not acrobatics.
I'll
both,
take
either
acrobatics because he does this perfect
right.
pirouette.
Okay.
This spin.
He's
with
not
his
so much
tail.
climbing as parkouring at this
No,
point.
no.
Gotcha.
So he's built the snowman. He's just walked off the top of it onto the wall.
Onto the wall.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
I don't even know what to say.
So
Deus Ex
apparently, we need to keep sugar around so
That
that
is one hell of a sugar high, I gotta say.
the bear can.
You gotta feed him with sugar.
What the hell just happened?
He only takes it nasally though.
I'm not going to question it.
Oh
Right,
my
so,
goodness.
Do we want to open the gate now? Or do we want to just go explore before we let those guys through?
Let's open the gate first.
Okay.
Do you want an assist on opening
I'm
this
not
if
doing
it
it.
requires
I
a
s-
strength check?
I'm dexterous,
good.
not strong.
Can someone help me then? Because I've got a decent strength.
I'll help you.
Yeah, it'll be a strength check. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not so much it's just the duration for which you're cranking that chain.
I'm being assisted.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
In that case, Guinevere, hold this, and I kind of pass her
And he hands her
the
his earrings.
strange-looking mace, the bluish, translucent-looking mace.
Don't eat it, lady.
Not a problem.
By the way, as soon as you take it, poof, disappears.
Oh, that seemed like a waste of time.
Wow.
So as
I thought
they,
that was a strength
Okay.
check, not athletics.
as they
Um,
struggle with the
You
the
did
door, I
athletics,
ask
You
not
them,
get
strength.
You get it a couple of feet open, and it's just enough that Adrian slips through, but it's a little bit narrow for the plate mail armor of Sir Jeffrey Osmer.
Hey,
Thing's
Cuddle.
heavy!
Cuddles, do you
Little
want to
help.
give the lightweight a
Is
little
there
hand?
room for me to help?
You
Yeah.
can certainly try.
Cuddles, put some backbone in. Show how it's done. Yeah. Okay.
And I go ahead and grab one as well.
Okay.
I'm going to give them. Oh, yep.
That is. Oh, it's just enough. It is barely enough for you to continue opening the gate, and it seems like one of the links in the chain just had a little rock stuck in it, and it just pops off, and suddenly you're able to roll the rest of it with ease and open the gate fully.
And you get a full triple round of applause from me. All three hands going at once.
That
Three
lot of
tails.
help you were.
Epic slow clap.
I was giving moral support.
Hey, at least she can say she tried. That thing was heavy.
It was super.
There's no
heavy.
way to talk about your companions.
All of the gates are kind of angled a little bit downward so that the weight of them keeps it closed shut, of course. But yeah, you managed all three of you.
That was fun to watch.
Teamwork.
We're a good
Okay.
team. Well done,
So,
team.
Would have been better if you helped, fatty.
I love how I'm not fatty anymore.
So
You're
Sir
always
Osmer
fatty
says,
to him. We all are.
so where are we going next?
Well,
I suppose
can
we're
we all
heading
see
out to
these
the
big
mine.
mounds now in the town?
Or that.
So we're already in the town, right? So we're like
Yeah. We are now
Like here?
No, we're here.
here.
Yep, other side of that gate. Right there. Yep.
Is that
What-
right?
Do we see anything
Yeah,
different
you
down,
are right there.
down
Yeah. Can
below?
we see
Okay.
those mounds that you were talking about? Any of those
So
around?
you're heading. Give me a direction. Are you heading down the street, southwest?
Yeah, we
So
would follow
or-
the
probably head
streets.
that way.
Right, yeah.
I'll follow
sorry.
these guys. Yeah.
Excuse me. This
And-
is reverse direction, so northeast.
Okay.
Like this way. Yeah.
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 Okay.
By the
so
way-
you're heading northeast down the
Yep.
street.
There is now a
and you're
javelin
gonna
in my
check
hand.
out. You're gonna check out the mounds that are in the street.
Well, now we've all seen them. Yeah. I'm curious.
Can I do a smell check? See if I smell anything weird.
Ooh, good point.
Okay.
I'm
Perception
kind
check.
of, by the way, at the back of the group, just watching everybody else do their thing.
I'm gonna pick up.
Do I have an advantage because of my keen sense of smell?
Well, you can't
Um,
make a smell check unless you have that feat. So.
Oh, okay.
that's
No,
just
that's not a thing. In this, that is not
Okay.
a thing. Perception
So-
is just all in one. See,
Yeah, you
smell,
have a
God
Except
damn
you have
that
a
he can-
keen sense.
keen
What is
sense
that-
is
what is
your
that?
Yeah,
advantage.
keen smell.
It basically means he can perceive something
Yeah, he
that
can
would
have
be a
he
smell.
can have advantage. Yeah, he can have advantage when checking specifically for smell.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me
That's
that's
what
what
his
the-
that's what his skill says.
let me
Just
redo
roll a
that
second
then.
one.
Yeah,
no,
let
no,
me-
you don't. You d-
Oh,
yeah,
just roll a second
Yeah.
one.
and take the better of the two.
Yeah. Otherwise, purple. There's no specific feat for smelling. It's just perception.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
But yeah, it is perception, yes. But it's specifically when it comes to smell.
No, I know.
He
I'm
gets
saying in general
advantage.
because that's what purple is
Okay,
implying.
Got
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Well, what I'm
okay,
saying
so-
is we can't.
So
Yeah, we
yeah,
can.
you
Just
you
not with
can
advantage.
smell the stench of decomposing dead bodies underneath the snow. They are packed just far underneath by say a half a foot of snow, and it's sort of just creating this little oven for them to decompose underneath in direct sunlight. The snow is doing very little to slow their decomposition because it's already started a few days ago in possibly hotter weather.
Guys, the snow doesn't smell right.
No, what does it smell like?
Rotting corpses.
Oh, okay. Well, at least no one peed in it. I'm gonna look around. Is there a stick nearby? Like something I can poke with?
Okay, you're looking for a stick.
Just something, a broom handle, anything long I can just pick up to like poke the
Yeah.
pile with.
I'm gonna say, let's do perception and then survival. Survival
Perception and
check after
survival.
that.
Okay. Perception. There we go. Normal roll.
Okay.
Is
Let's see if
survival
survival. saves
I
you.
doubt very much.
Like you see,
Oh,
you see a
okay.
lot of logs around. but-
That's a nat
oh,
20.
wait, there's
even
a
if it's
stick.
-1.
By the way, my character has a very low wisdom.
Gee, I
Don't.
wonder what gave that away.
So yeah, I'm going to just slither up to one of these piles and pry away the snow and then poke what's underneath to see if it moves.
So you do find a sizable stick there. You know, it's about staff length.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna like brush the snow aside with it and stay at as long a length as possible and just poke one of the. Well, I assume I'll find a body underneath.
Okay, so let's see. That you're gonna let's do do an investigation check.
That I can do. Investigate. Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
So
I
you
rolled
poke
a
a
1.
large mound, and it just seems like
That's a fumble,
crunch,
by the way.
crunch. Nope, leaves. It's a pile of leaves.
Well, the nose knows. So you smelt leaves, huh?
I did not smell leaves. They're rotting
Hand me that
corpses.
damn
There are
stick.
definitely dead bodies.
Fine,
Give
take
me
the
the
stick.
stick.
I don't want the stick anyway.
I'm
It was
going
a nice
to-
stick.
Check through it as well.
It was a very nice stick. I liked that stick.
Well, apparently you don't know how to poke things and search.
Apparently not.
No, I don't. Apparently not.
Okay,
But hey,
so
maybe I was looking for leaves. You don't know.
would you like the same checks, Bat?
Yeah, just an investigation check from you.
I fumbled poking a pile of snow.
Investigation.
Yeah, you did.
I can't believe it. To be fair, you've been wasting natural 20s this entire time.
I had to happen eventually.
Look, I built an awesome snowman.
You built the best snowman ever.
Oh yeah, I'm still impressed.
That's not much better.
Hey, at least it wasn't
Not
Okay,
a
a
so-
1!
So you
What?
have some resistance upon poking the snow. It's more squishy and it's kind of muddy, and you pull it out and you see some blood dripping off of the end of the stick.
Okay.
Congratulations, you've slain the mighty snow beast.
No, I've confirmed people died here.
Well, yes. Mostly I
So-
just wanted to see if they were going to get up and attack us.
They might have
they?
died from you stepping on them, fat lady.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Batbeard, do I notice anything unusual with the with using my senses in the area of that stick that they just found?
In that area specifically, no. There's nothing going on right now in that location.
Odd. Okay.
It's very odd.
Okay, so assuming that all of these mounds are dead people, that explains why the town is so
They're
quiet.
dead
and
people.
It
I
totally
smelt it.
does not make
I
me
don't
want
like
to stick
this,
around here.
Adrian Ackler
So
says.
let's.
I'm getting nervous.
We
You're
need
not
to
the only
move
one.
on.
yes, we need to move on. Because you know what?
What's
have a
odd
feeling
is
that-
there's nothing else going on here.
Wait,
It's-
We should head to the mine. Ozma
You
says.
seem to want to keep going to that mine. Are there any footprints around here, by the way, to or from these
Well-
piles?
I wanted to go there, but it would have been suicide alone.
Oh, so it's okay for a suicide pact. You know what? I'd still like to do a little bit of investigation. Like, how did these bodies get here? Because I don't see anyone in this town. Did they walk here by themselves? Because
What's
that
odd
makes-
is there's
Hmm?
no spirits around here either. Again, my
wouldn't know
eyes are
about that.
currently glazed over at the moment.
I'm
as
more concerned about, since we're here now, that these things get up when night falls.
Yeah, uncovering
Okay.
one of these bodies might be a good
So,
idea just to see
What
if we
time
can
of day is it?
Yeah,
actually learn anything.
roll some more investigation checks. It's mid morning. Right.
Does that include me?
Somebody should probably do
Yes.
it at advantage.
Whoever's
Because that makes things
checking
easier.
bodies, because right now you've just been poking them.
Right, so me and Housey, do we want to check this together?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
One of you guys probably should roll advantage, because that's probably going to end in a better result.
Okay, I'll give the advantage to you. You can check it out. You have the
Me
stick.
with
You're in
advantage?
charge. Yep. The one with the stick is in charge.
Okey-dokey.
Lead on,
With
Professor.
advantage.
Well, we certainly found something out.
Okay, so tell me what
I'm
you
brushing-
are touching.
Brushing the snow off of the mound fairly,
Brushing
like,
it off of one. Okay.
relatively carefully so that I can actually see
So
what is there.
Just in
You-
case, I'm gonna be at the ready to throw my
you see,
javelin. Whatever. It
And I
says.
have the stick in one hand available to poke if necessary.
so brushing off the snow carefully, you see a more completed figure of a man lying face down in the snow. You just uncover the back of his head and the top of his shirt, and actually, no, he's wearing sort of a leather jacket of sorts, and brushing further down, you see some bodily wounds to the back of his torso. The blood that runs down from his back through a large sword hole. He was stabbed in the back and fell down face first. Do you keep digging?
Once I found the wounds,
I'm quite happy to just throw snow back on this guy. What about you?
so somebody stabbed him.
Yeah.
That's clear enough.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how did the bone zombies kill people
the
earlier?
swords, the skeletons had swords.
I
earlier.
told you guys there was dead bodies under the snow.
I'm not concerned if they're dead. I'm concerned
I want to
if they're
know
undead.
how they died. I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to know if
concerned
it's
if they're
going to
gonna
come
get
back
back
and
up.
get me.
Yeah,
But
that's all I care about.
this particular guy seems to have died from a weapon and not from some other kind of wound. So, I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I don't think a weapon would bring him back. Eat
Right,
us?
so here's what I think. The townsfolk are massacred by undead. Something piled them up into these mounds, and now it's not here? Question mark?
Out of curiosity, Batbeard, would I know of any history this place may have had with dark magics in any way, shape, or form?
Yes.
Oh,
Like, okay, I'm gonna make a history roll here. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, Cuddles, what do you think about going into the mine? You alright with that?
Okay.
By the way,
As
I'm
long as
also
I can
going
hide
to
behind
employ
the fat lady.
Okay.
employ my researcher feat. So even if I don't know it, I know where to find the information.
Okay. You
well, Honey Bear, you can hide behind me.
you recall the
I meant
famous
the other
and
fat lady.
ancient stories about Teowulf, the legend of Teowulf, Sir Geoffrey Osmer being a paladin of Teowulf in his name. Teowulf is the historic figure who killed the great wolf Einbjorn. And Einbjorn terrorized this realm for centuries, snatching children and eating them in his lair. And Teowulf put a stop to that. He was the first, skilled swordsman to do battle with the savage beast and slay him. And you know that this area in Frostmoon Bay, this is the area where he was slain.
I'll pass that information along to the party, and
Yeah, I assumed
specifically
you were
looking
reciting that.
at the paladin. Does this match? Does the activity here match what would have happened many centuries ago or millennia? I'm not.
Not at
At this
all, and
point?
that's what's so worrying.
I
What
suppose
happened
we
back
had no
then was
choice then.
Clear cut. People bodies were snatched. We did see a few armies of undead gathering children, but as for how those armies were created, who used them, who was at the head of that massacre, we just don't know. But once the evil god Einbjorn was slain, it all stopped. The animation of the dead ceased. and we lived in peace ever since.
Well, it looks like you get your wish then, Tin Man. We
And
have to go down into the mines. That's what it
when
looks like.
when did this activity start? Just
Yeah.
only just recently, or has it been going on
This-
for longer?
How long were you hunting?
This here was just last week. I just came back
been a
from
week.
my hunting party. We
When did you
were
come back?
hunting some bugbears further out to the east. They were past. They were sighted at Realms Manor, but they went further and terrorized some of our farms up here. That
You
grow
said
mostly
Realms Manor?
potatoes, but
So when you left, everything was normal,
yeah, everything
and you come back, and
was
everything
normal. I
is
come
this
back
way.
and it's devastated. The city is just vacant of all light and life and
I have a
movement.
question for you.
The sea wall was broken.
Bugbear attacks common around here?
Not particularly.
Did
We
it
do
ever-
we do
It
have
wasn't
some.
normal.
Hmm. Did it ever occur to you that someone sent bugbears to distract you while they ransacked the town?
The thought has crossed my mind.
Hmm.
So if I just asked you if things were normal, and you say yes, but in reality they sent bugbears that are not normal. So how much else did you miss?
I don't know. I
I
was
guess-
off, doing my duty, and we were trying to protect the farmers out there. How was I to know that they were going to attack the town?
This all seems
That's-
very
God
planned.
save us from people who think with their swords, not their brains.
This
Yep,
all seems
there it is.
very, very,
Lawful
very
stupid. I
planned.
called it.
Someone intelligent, not just some mindless undead, is probably behind this. I'm just gonna guess. And I don't think they're in the mines, but it's a good place to start because it's cold out here. I don't know if any of you noticed. It's really cold.
Yeah, it is. It is a little chilly. I mean, you're probably the one
So,
who's suffering from it the most.
As I said,
considering
you get your
more of
wish.
your
We
kibble.
go down into the mines. At least I'll follow you.
Let's go
Okay.
see what we see.
I don't suppose we have any other choice.
Well, there's a large, there's a very long path out to the mines. If
On the way-
we wanted to, now that we're in the city, we could try and go and go to the main entrance and see what's going on there.
Let's go to the
you'd
main
like.
entrance.
I think the main
Yes.
entrance sounds good.
I'm gonna keep my senses up, by the way, as we walk.
Okay.
Go to the main entrance.
I'm gonna stay behind the other group walking and just kind of follow them, making sure
Um,
they're in front of me.
Guinevere, would you mind standing here so I can just keep my hand on your shoulder whilst I'm walking? I can't. I can't exactly see the rest of the world around me as you are right now.
Okay.
Again, eyes are completely glazed over right now, saying this.
I don't mind helping, but what on earth is wrong with your eyes?
Dude, did you
Glaucoma.
sniff the
All of a
sugar?
sudden, they go right back to normal. Nothing. Just
What the?
something I've been able to do for as long as I can remember. They glaze
Going
over
blind,
again.
that's a really neat skill. I wish I'd mastered that.
Seriously,
I
there's
can
a
still
couple
hear
things I would
you.
have loved to have never seen.
You see these two idiots in front of us? Touching
Yeah,
each other?
yeah. Yeah, I know. It's disgusting. Can we get
I
on with
can
this?
still hear you.
Good. It'd be no
Okay,
fun
so
if you didn't.
you.
By the way, technically, I still can see them, just for the record, because the ethereal plane, everything
you still
material
look-
is still visible. I'm kind of playing it off at the moment.
Get a room!
okay, 1 second while I
Quiet you.
just change the fog of war here.
Get a mound. Let's just bury them.
This seriously just makes me want to take our winnings and take them to a place where they can see what people who actually need a room look like.
You mean like me?
Is that fat lady talking?
Again.
I don't know. A mouse moving.
No,
Okay.
like a boot. What is it? Some places where we can find some ladies of the night, of which I am definitely not.
Hey, would you like to know a secret?
Wasn't gonna say anything.
I don't have
Glad
any
you
genitals.
said it.
Can we move now?
That would explain why you think him touching my shoulder is such a significant thing. Oh my goodness.
Any display of affection to me is sickening. Now can
Okay,
we stop
first
moving our
off,
mouths and stop with
Nothing
our
to
legs?
do with that, but okay,
Love your
sure.
Affection.
legs.
affection.
I'm just gonna start walking. Lead on. Let's
This
go.
pudgy porpoise just talks too much.
Porpoise. That's quite a vocabulary you've got there for your lies.
Okay, so Jeffrey Osmer has a bit to discuss with Adrian Ackley as they walk in. They lead you
Yeah.
through the city towards the major mine entrance in the very back of the city.
Nothing unusual going on in the ethereal plane as we're walking.
Oh, nothing. Wow.
There
Whoa.
is quite a bit of energy that starts to form. It's faint at the moment, but it is growing perceptively.
Still no people or wisps or anything flying about.
No major wisps or souls.
Okay.
Which, of course, strikes you as odd, considering all the death that occurred here. You make it through, a series of smaller gates
Oh,
that
there's
open
more
into the
now.
mine. There's a lot of machinery, mine carts, tracks leading in. There's a track of 7 tracks with several mine carts. Some are tipped over. A lot of them hauling off coal, which is the major export here, besides the gemstones and metals. The cave in front of you is about 50 feet deep and is completely darkened. What do you wish to do?
Real quick, I just want to mention.
Darkened, huh?
Sir Jeffrey, real quick, can I have a word?
Yes, of course.
Now,
What's your story? We haven't had a formal introduction.
well, first off, I'll hold out my hand. Leo, is fine.
Hi, Leo. You can call me Jeff.
Perfect. That makes
Um,
things a heck of a lot easier.
Just as a
I'm-
heads up before you start the conversation, I have 60-foot dark vision, so I can see into the mine just fine.
I'm pretty sure everybody does. Well, no, it's darkness to dim light to bright light.
No, mine's
for
dark
dark
vision, not low light vision.
Yes, low light vision doesn't exist in 5e. That's
Oh,
how it
okay.
is. Dark vision is dim or dark to dim, dim to bright.
Okay.
Yep. Now, I don't know how much you know about, let's say, the other side, but there's no activity, no spirits, nothing wandering around here. There's.
Well,
It's very odd.
that is very
Again,
strange.
Eyes are glazed over, basically looking around.
Are,
It's like,
are you sure there's
nothing,
none?
None that we've come across. I don't see any spirits walking around.
Do you think their souls have been harvested?
It's impossible to say. I without being able to, like, there's obviously with the ethereal, there's no real evidence left behind of anything that's visible, so I have no
That's
idea.
insane. I can't even imagine.
Which, it's even more odd that it's silent, just with all the death around here. Yeah, nothing on the way here, nothing in the town.
Do you think maybe
I
I
don't
should
know.
I should return and put in for a formal investigation of these occurrences with the order? I could
As much as it would be useful at this point, I think it's probably best to try and clear this place out first. We encountered some undead in the town before we came here, hence the mention of the burning ship. It's if we're dealing with undead, somebody of your, and I just basically knock on his armor, of your caliber, and What's the word I'm
The-
looking for?
See, I was thinking, as well intentioned as you are, your safety might take paramount. If you wanted to leave, I would head to Askfirth and call upon the Order to come back here, and we would all basically try to reclaim the city.
Nah, I like getting paid.
Okay.
Um,
Well, we are here.
would
as
I
long as you're
happen to
confident in
be
your
able
abilities.
to eavesdrop on any of this?
I'm not making it quiet, so.
No,
Yeah.
no, what we're saying in the
I
background.
believe
Oh.
I believe you're hearing it.
We're
all of it.
typing our conversation.
Yeah, I'm making it up. Oh, or you're talking about them. Right.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm trying to eavesdrop on you guys.
Yeah, you would hear it. He's talking.
Your spirits,
check,
etc.
I wanna say.
conversation. So, is it loud enough that I hear it, or do I need to check?
I don't know what you guys were whispering.
I don't think they were whispering. I think
No,
they were
no,
just-
no. She's
No,
wondering. Your
I don't want to
guys'
listen
conversation.
to you guys, Paladin and
Okay.
Effie.
Yeah. No. You.
Yeah, no,
hear
I'm
this.
not making this quiet. I'm saying this out in the open.
Yeah, you would
Okay.
hear this.
You know what, with all this talking, I think
Okay.
my eyes are starting to glaze over as well.
All
Should we
right.
get into the mines?
Let's get into it.
So, who wants to go first? Because I'm allergic to death.
I don't know anybody who isn't.
I've
Except for
been
maybe a
into
necromancer.
23 mines within the past 2 months, but I'm gonna leave
Shut
this
up,
one to you
Cuddles.
guys.
Well, you know,
Well, he seems
Hey, Cuddles,
experienced.
where are you
says
going
Jeffrey
to
Osmond.
hide?
Cuddles is extremely experienced.
Cuddles
Which-
lies about everything. If he's saying it's 23, he's probably never seen a mine from even 100 feet away.
I've seen 14 mines, but usually your butt's covering the
Well,
entrance.
I'm so sorry, 10 feet away.
At this point, he'd be lucky to have been within a mile of a mine.
Well, I have a suggestion. Since only one of us lives in this town and probably knows the way around in the mines, how about we have them lead? And I look over to our resident paladin.
Sir Shiny Pants?
Mm.
Yes.
Plus,
Sir
you do have
Shiny
that
Pants.
wonderfully lovely shield of yours.
Okay.
Does everybody see well enough that we should just do this, or do we need to
I'm
announce our
striking up
presence
a
with
torch.
a light?
I'm striking up a torch.
Oh, great. So
Well,
everyone's
let's
going to
see.
see us coming.
I'm guessing the three of you are human.
Okay. So on this,
I have
on
dark
this new
vision,
map,
but dim light imposes disadvantage on certain
you
things.
are
so.
starting here.
Hold on, let me scroll over.
I know, right? I gotta find it.
Yep. Starting where? Sorry, ping again.
Where
Yeah.
the
Oh, whoa,
And
right
it's
where the giant
big
Effie
again.
is.
Yep. I don't know why it's doing that.
So we're starting around here. Okay. And it shrunk me again.
By the way,
so-
Bat, for
Yes.
the next time around, I don't know if you still have the subscription for this stuff, but you should have dynamic lighting available.
Dynamic lighting.
like it
Yeah,
matters
I don't
now,
know
but
how
for
to
next time.
make it work yet, so
yeah.
we'll work this out.
Just for next time.
Do I need to
Um,
go ahead and drop my character on
You
here?
need you to resize me in purple, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Also, the
There's no
gridding
way to
doesn't
set
line
the
up.
default.
Ah!
You
Ha,
can
ha,
reset the default code.
ha. I'm sitting on your face.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Um, we just need the NPCs.
Let me just bring him out then.
I don't
Yep.
swing like that. This strange.
My character doesn't swing at all.
Hey, real quick question, Tantalus.
Oh, can you change the
Since you-
facings?
Yeah,
yes.
you can.
How do you do
Uh,
that?
it's the when
Oh,
you
the
click on your
square.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Tantalus, since you've got a couple of free hands, would you mind holding the torch?
I suppose
You
so.
must.
Thank
If
you.
I must. I'm just gonna hold the torch out away from me, so it doesn't get in my field of vision, because I have dark vision, and I don't want to ruin that.
It won't ruin it.
It will if it's shining in my face.
No, that's not how it works either.
It doesn't matter if you've got low light, dim vision, or normal vision. A bright light in your face is distracting.
Low light vision. There is no such thing as low light vision.
I'm just talking in general, real life, Effie. There's a bright light in your face, it's distracting.
Yeah, no, dark vision just happens.
I'm holding it away from me. like it's toxic. And yes, I still have 3 hands. Who knew? In fact, one hand has a rapier, one hand has a dagger, 2 of my hands are holding a loaded bow, and one of them now has a torch in it.
The torch provides bright light for 20 and an additional dim light for an additional 20.
Yes, I'm just making sure
So
it's
we
not
have-
in my face, either way.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, we're able to see perfectly fine for 40 feet, and then the remaining 20 feet is dim for our dark vision.
Right. So, which way? I assume forward?
Forward.
Yeah,
Do we
so,
have to
I mean,
do an order? Like
yeah, I mean, is there anything noticeable straight away in the mine entrance? Any footprints? Any blood?
Anything ethereal?
There are streaks of blood on the floor, leading outward. Bodies were apparently dragged from here.
Well,
Well
this
then.
bodes well.
can I do a spell thingy?
Certainly.
Yeah. Smell away. How's the
Smell
sugar treating your
away
nose,
with
by the way?
food. Oh, that. What is? Which one is smell again?
Perception?
Perception.
He gets advantage because of the whole smell thing, right?
Yep.
He does. Damn, there we go.
Wow.
That perception, though.
So you actually smell very particularly all the different types of clothing that most of the workers in this mine wore. Lots of canvas. You smell the detailed, pieces of coal. You can even tell the gradient between a higher grade coal and a smaller grade just by the amount of soot that is involved in the scent. You smell steel, and you smell grease that is on the mine carts, the wheels that keep them all moving, and you smell something off in the distance. It smells. It smells clean. It's strange.
Okay. Hey guys,
Yes.
there's miners were here for a long time doing miney things. I can smell the grease. I can smell everything in the wall.
Hmm.
But something smells really, really different up ahead. Not
You mean
necessarily like
Like
gross
dead
or
people
bad.
different?
Not gross or bad or dead people. It just smells really almost hygienic. Like
hygienic in a mine?
Yeah, it doesn't smell right.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Interesting.
And
I mean,
still
who
no
opens a
spirits or
laundrette
anything
in the
like
middle
that.
of a mine? Should we actually set the order we're actually walking in?
Probably need
Yeah,
to.
that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea. I'm gonna walk directly either behind
Directly
or beside
behind.
the paladin.
Okay.
Oh, move up
Um,
then, Effie, because I got a big character, so I got to squeeze in where I can.
Well, as long as we're not impeding you, you
No,
technically
no,
can move
it's-
past us.
No, no. There you go. That looks good.
the
Yeah,
spirit
that's fine.
energy is increasing in
I've got the torch, so I need to be further
in
ahead,
scope.
I guess.
You are encroaching upon more and more activity.
No
Hmm.
longer in the looking through my senses, by the way, at this point, since there hasn't been any activity so far.
Okay.
So, are there any skeletons or undead parts around, or is there literally no evidence of any kind of undead? Not even a bone, anything? I suppose you want to make a perception check since I'm asking.
Let's see. How much distance is this? How much? Yeah, you should
The-
be able to.
I can
Okay,
see.
you're
Up to 60 feet with my dark
Yeah.
vision.
What
Okay,
would
1
that be?
second.
Investigation? No. Perception?
Do a
See
perception
if I can
check.
spot any like bones or anything. Anything undeadly.
Hey.
Okay, yeah.
Not a natural 20, but
Um,
it's still 20.
You peek around this spire in the middle of the cave,
Oh boy.
and you see
Ooh.
dead ahead of you are, let's see,
Ah,
1, 2,
dead
3,
ahead.
4, 5, 6, 6 skeletons, all gathered around each other,
Have they
Okay,
noticed
that's
us yet?
within-
standing, animate.
Yep, they're all within my 60 feet dark vision, so yeah, I'll be standing about there.
Yeah. Have they noticed us?
They have not noticed you as of yet. But Jeff takes a position closer to the spire, trying to creep around, very stealthy.
Stealthy in plate armor. That's funny.
Yeah, it might be making some noise right now.
Might?
Plate armor is disadvantage on all stealth checks.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That is happening.
Can I go ahead and try and sneak around what I assume to be a pillar, like right here? To that position right there?
Yes.
Do we need to
I'm gonna
do
go ahead.
initiative to figure out who goes?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
There's
not
no... Combat hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
It's positioning right now.
Right, I'm gonna make stealth just so I can move around.
I'm trying to make my way to here specifically, ish.
Yeah, I'm trying
At
to
14.
reveal
or
it
here, I guess.
properly
with-
here.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Hopefully they haven't noticed me yet.
No. Well.
Oh, they noticed you, though!
They noticed
Oh yeah,
you.
they did.
Oh, no.
You're gonna
You
have to
can't
roll
miss
initiative
the
now.
fat woman in the.
Well, there goes our element
No,
of
I
surprise.
just slithered over a bone and it went crack right
Crack,
under me.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Initiative tracker, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, let me just.
fuck.
There you go.
Damn it.
All right. Initiative
House
again.
E, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Let me just start that. You're 5? Okay, you're 5.
Hey, there you go.
I actually have to re-roll the skeletons.
Why is there a blank space in there? You might want to
Yeah, blank space where?
in the
In the
order.
initiative.
Oh.
I don't know.
You don't see
I'll
that?
fix it. Just give me a second.
By the way, you need to select your character when you're rolling for initiative so that it pops you up onto there automatically. So just click your character, re-roll it, and then you should be able to manually edit it.
Click your character.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to
so they've
click on
got
your
the
icon,
bubbles and bars and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, and I'll reroll.
and then click initiative on your. It's unfortunate, but you know. And then you should be able to just edit it to put in your original roll.
Yeah, so you'll be an 18.
Yeah, there you go. So just click on the number and
I
type
have
in
to put
18.
it in.
Fix that. There you go. There should be a sort button on the turn order and a way to progress it as well.
There's a sort button on it?
Yeah, there should be a sort button.
That
Yeah,
one.
nice.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. And you can cycle the order as well. Somewhere
Okay.
on there.
Well,
Excellent.
crap. There goes the elephant of surprise.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you are acting first. It looks like, unless this... Oh no, the skeletons roll below.
Okay, the skeletons are the big one.
Yeah.
They're
Skeletons
the
are the
blank
one.
one
Okay.
on the turn
Cool
order
deal.
here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, time to get out my ruler. Right, is this where everyone was standing when I alerted them?
Yep.
Yep. I snuck
Alright.
over to here.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm still hidden, but I definitely snuck over here.
Well, I'm just doing some measurement. Right, okay. That looks good. So, I'm going to shift my position up to here. Here, so I can get a clear shot. And I have my loaded bow ready. So, the closest one would be this guy right here. So, I'm going to unload my bow in his face. Go, bow! That's the sound it makes when I fire as well. It goes, bow!
What, no twang?
No, it goes bow.
Okay,
Okay.
16. That hits.
Yep. with 5 piercing, which does not do great damage to undead.
Yeah, not great.
Bludgeoning damage is what you want against undead.
Yep. Well, if I could find some blunt arrows, I would have used them. Oh, that reminds me, I need to remove arrows from my character sheet.
I think you can still recover them after combat, so...
That's fine, I'll set it to 19 then. I fired 1. Okay. Well, since I don't want to move from this spot because I'll be blocking everything with my fat butt, I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. Cuddlebear, you're up.
Cuddles!
I want that battle cry. Bear!
Bear.
Wait, you can move 35 feet, can't you, as it is gone?
And I'm done.
No ranged weaponry then.
Nope.
That's fine, I've set it up for an ambush.
mean,
As soon
hey,
as they
you know.
pour through this choke point, they're screwed. That's my hope.
How's that?
Okie dokie.
You're up,
You're up.
Bessie.
Okay, let me remind myself where I decided I was going.
The flank. You know, flank the shit out of these guys.
I said it was that one.
That should be clear line of sight.
Yep. And then from
Oh.
here,
Oh yeah, well within distance.
I'll shoot that guy.
And thankfully, you as a wood elf have dark
My
vision, otherwise this would be
longbow.
a disadvantage.
So I just click on longbow and it'll do the.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll roll the attack for you.
We would have had an
Hey.
advantage. Oh
Hey,
wow,
excellent.
Ooh,
that is a hell of a hit.
7 piercing. Okay, which one
Nice.
did you attack?
The bottom corner one.
Bottom corner. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that guy right there.
This one.
Yes, they wouldn't.
My arrows away.
Well, you're a better shot than I am. Not surprising. Damn
Okay.
elves.
Well, she's a
Now-
ranger, of course she is. And she's an
Mhm.
elf. That also helps.
Half.
Now it's the
Oh, half up,
skeleton's
right.
turn.
Oh, they're still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
This will be
Well,
interesting.
These are tougher than the last lot.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So that's 30 feet. That looks like... Oh, that's 30 feet as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Why
don't
do you
know if
think
I'm still hidden
I
from these
carefully
guys.
gauged my distance for this?
Alright, let's see how this goes. Hello!
Why, hello there. No, he doesn't speak.
Oh my
Um,
god, no! Rah! Talking skeleton!
A polite skeleton? Who knew?
That is a whiff.
That is a whiff. That is a
That is a big
whopping
whiff.
whiff right there.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sidestep my way out of that one.
The skeleton comes over here to check Sir Jeff, and let's see. Nope, that is
That's
not
also a
going to
whiff.
do it.
Not with a shield, no.
Not at
No.
all. Okay, this is not far behind. They seem to be all going for the
Where the first arrow came from.
right.
Single-mindedness.
Okay, it is your turn, Effie.
Okay, so yeah, this guy that just swung at me? Yeah. He's gonna get a mace to the face. Or not.
That's a no.
Have you rolled
Yeah.
anything good all night?
Passes
Yes,
right in
actually, I
front of
have
his
rolled a couple
nose.
of decent
He-
hits, but
He
that
swings
one not
his
so much.
mace and just kind of messes up a little bit and trips off balance and
Really wish I had my lucky dice right about now.
Shame.
He was going for a direct uppercut to the jaw, but misjudged that one.
If only you hadn't wasted them on climbing that wall.
Hey,
But
I
some
had to spite you.
bastards-
All right, I had to
You
spite you,
spited yourself.
and that's my turn.
Back to turn order.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're up.
You're up.
Looks like.
Okay. So I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to grapple the skeleton.
Oh.
Opposed grab
Okay.
check.
Unfortunately, they can't be crit, but yeah, I have a 10-foot grapple range with my tail.
Mhm.
So that one right there.
Damn.
Yep.
Tail grapple.
It's
Hmm?
a strength check on your part
On-
to grapple them, and they get either athletics or acrobatics to escape.
Well, no, it's
yeah,
natural
so that
attack.
would
It's
be-
+2.
that would
Well-
be a dex check on my side.
Is it? So okay. So I make a dexterity check,
Oh, they do.
No, you do a strength check.
strength check.
Initiate. I'm doing dexterity on the
Because
receiver.
I've actually got it here as tail grapple +2. I'm not sure why I've got that.
Okay. Well,
Hang
you
on. Let me.
have a +2 to your.
You can grapple a creature with your tail and still have all 6 of your hands free. Your tail has a reach of 10 feet when grappling targets. That's all it says. So you want me to roll strength? Because
Yeah.
Effie said athletics, but okay.
Well,
What the DM says goes.
should be yeah.
Athletic
Grapples,
versus
it should be
That's a
athletics
critical
or
fail.
That
acrobatics.
is.
Wow.
So you swing your tail. The skeleton, they're not known for jumping, but they does just a simple hop over.
I probably clipped the pillar on the way round. Well, I get a bonus action, right?
Well, you did make an attack, so you can use your offhand.
Oh, yeah, my offhand. I have a bow. How does that even work? I
I
should
don't
be
know
able
if
to
a
fire my
bow
bow.
counts as
An
an offhand.
offhand with 6 arms.
He has
Exactly.
six.
Maybe
He has
he
6
could
arms. He
actually
can wield.
use a bow.
Well, that's it.
Uh,
I can load and fire a bow with
Let
only
me
two
hang on.
hands.
Let me check that real quick because I'm.
Yeah,
not
well,
so
I mean,
sure
what
about that.
counts as an offhand for 6-armed people?
Effectively,
Yeah,
you
let
can
me
lunge
check
at them
it
to
here.
grab,
The actual rules for
and they
it
can
real
either
quick.
shove you off or move you out of it.
Let's see here. You receive a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand.
Well, I used a natural weapon. But this is counts as an other hand, right? And it's a light weapon because it's a short bow.
No.
I don't know. Is a short bow a light
hang on.
weapon?
No.
No.
It's not.
Okay. So, wait. I can still move. I only moved 5 feet, so I can just move to there and then attack.
Lance, he has 4 non-primary hands.
Yes.
A light would be something like a light hammer, a sickle.
I have a dagger.
A
Don't tell me a dagger doesn't count.
You
Right.
could throw a dagger,
No, I just moved. I still had moved left.
or you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so now I
that's
just
your bonus
shiv him.
action.
Yep. So, is move the bonus action?
No. To use your offhand is a bonus action.
Right. Okay. So I can use my dagger now. Okay. Please don't critically fumble again.
Okay, that is a hit. You deal 4 points of piercing damage.
Yay! Yay! I did something. I'm not completely ineffective.
Okay, that skeleton is still standing though.
As long
Lance,
as
he
it
could
doesn't
actually
start
use
to-
all 6 of his hands to wield an oversized
Extremely
weapon.
weak though.
Yeah, I can dual wield large weapons. I could have a pair of great axes, but I'm a rogue.
Oh
so
no, I'm
not
talking
gonna
about
choose
a
that.
weapon for a large creature. You can wield
Yes,
with
I
all
know.
6 of your hands.
Large great axes. I could dual wield a pair of large great axes. Yes.
Eh.
So can I
looked it
walk?
up.
Okay, so is your turn done?
Yep, that's my turn. My
Yep.
turn is done.
I can walk to right here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was 15.
15. Yep. You should be able to make it. What's your
Yeah.
move speed? 35.
As an Urskon, he has 35.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll
So
reach
he's
that
faster
skeleton.
than all of us.
Yeah, we're doing dagger to the face.
Nice. Dagger boys for the win. That's why I chose that particular avatar, because it has a dagger.
Okay. You just hit.
6 piercing too, nice.
The skeleton looked like it was going to be able to get out of the way, but you smack it pretty hard with that dagger, and it goes down. That was the
Oh.
wounded one.
Wow.
From
Okay.
Hey, there you go. That's definitely a thing.
Ta-da.
Okay, the black spot is an actual pillar, and then there's these little crystal things that we can walk on, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, cool. I was wondering that myself.
Hmm.
So by now, I assume we've seen most of the weapons people have got.
Alrighty.
Well, the other NPCs in your party have yet to take their turn, so
All right, so it's my turn because
yeah.
Yep,
Cuddles just went, right?
Yes.
Cuddle smack the thing.
Cuddles is
Smacked
more
it
of a
dead.
rogue than I am.
I measured it, and I can go right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm going to sword him to the face.
No, they don't like to be sawed.
Boom, bitch.
Oh,
Boom. Yeah, you.
I'm
You
surprised short
kill it
swords
dead.
keep piercing.
It's 'cause I'm
that
a
short
ranger.
sword swiped
Yeah.
and knocked all the bones onto the floor.
Nice.
Gata.
A beautiful spray of strength.
Dead Skelly is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
This music does not suit this
It has
No,
some
it doesn't.
situation.
Excuse me a second while I fix
Maniacal
that.
laughter. Maniacal laughter as I slaughter that skeleton.
There's just casual piano lounge music in the background.
Thank you for drawing my attention to it.
It was kind of
Bing,
offbeat
bing,
there.
bing, bing, bing,
This should be better.
Yeah.
bing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. Skeletons.
So Jeffrey Osmer is going to take his
Oh, Jeffrey.
first
Oh.
turn.
Stainless?
He is
Yeah.
engaging
I'm
this
turning back.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know what happened.
skeleton
No.
here.
Right up.
And
I'm just
he is
glad my
going
mic
to
hasn't done that
attack
thing again.
with his Holy
Oh.
Avenger.
Oh, he whipped out a
And-
big sword.
You know, in trying to get it out of its sheath, he kind of fumbled it. His
I've
hand
done that
slipped,
before.
and he does not hit the skeleton.
Oh no.
It is now Adrian's turn. He's going to go up here and attack this one alongside Jeffrey Osmer. Okay,
Oh.
that is a critical.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Again? Are you serious?
So he smacks it dead. With his double sword style.
We got a drizzt here. Hey, Tin Man,
Great.
bit of performance anxiety there?
That's a little ridiculous.
All right, it is now Effie's turn.
No skeletons?
There's
Oh,
3 left.
excuse me. Thank you
Oh.
for
I was gonna
reminding me.
say, what?
Forgot a turn. Excuse me. It's my first time.
Now it's fun.
Okay.
Ah,
So,
It happens.
skeleton
I
takes an
tried to
attack
persuade a wall
on
earlier, dude.
Effie.
You're fine.
Nope. Whiff. I missed.
Whiffed at a 14. It
Yep.
glances
Oof.
off your armor.
I got a 17
um,
AC, man.
You are
Oosh.
protected. Thank goodness.
Plot armor is thick on this one.
Okay, so this
So it
skeleton is
seems.
going to attack Sir Jeffrey Osmer, tin can, as he is. And
Ooh.
hits.
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
Dealing 4 piercing damage.
Ouchie.
Okay.
Well, anyone who's got a Holy Avenger's got to be tougher than us.
Yeah,
I'll say.
he takes a little bit of damage.
A little bit.
Somebody call a cleric?
He's a paladin. He can heal hands himself.
Look. I don't want to know what he does in private. If he wants to lay hands on himself, that's his business.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, this skeleton to the back is going to turn around after seeing the other skeleton get clawed to death by a big bear. He's going to take a short sword attack, and
What
he
do I do?
misses.
What's your AC,
13.
Stainless?
13. He gets it by default, right?
What did we
Depends on
decide?
whether or
Is
not
it-
you're going with a home.
Yeah,
Home
Homebrew
brew
says
or
defender wins. Official rules are the skeleton
AC
wins.
or higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
So either
Yeah.
if you're going with the
We have to
Be
decide it
consistent
Homebrew
now.
rules.
whichever way.
he doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm gonna say he doesn't hit.
Right. Okay. So house
homebrew
rules
rules,
is
defender wins the tie. Perfect.
Defender wins. tie.
Perfect.
Okay.
I
I've always
like that.
preferred that. Yep.
We've
I like
got how
that.
many homebrewed characters right now? Let's play homebrew.
Yeah. Sure. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Home rules for the win.
House rules.
Housey rules
House rules,
apparently.
brother.
Okay, so
Yes.
now it's
Very
I'm
FTC.
winning
mad.
today.
Now it's
did
my
the-
turn. Mac. Damn it! I can't hit shit today.
The
Ah.
the skeleton just kind of bobs his head and just kind of lets out a little shriek.
More maniacal laughter.
Hey Leo, if your
I
hands are
can't hit
cold, try
shit
blowing on them.
tonight.
Okay, Tantalus.
Endless. I'm not going for another grapple check. I'm just going to stab it with my rapier, and if that fails, stab it with my dagger.
What are you hitting?
And I'm talking about the
Are you
closest
close
one.
enough?
Yes. See, if
Ah.
I rotate, yeah.
How did
There
you
it is.
rotate?
The square box, you can literally just drag. Sorry, the little square coming off the target box. Yep.
Oh, okay. Learn something new every day.
I'm going to give it the 1-2 stab. So, one of you, and I'll just throw this in for good measure. Well, it looks
Okay.
like I
There you go.
needed the good measure.
You needed
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Well, let's
There you
see
go.
if it's.
You have ridiculous amount of weapons that you've got
Oh, no.
going on right now.
I know, and I
Oh
can't.
no. Okay,
What?
you deal damage, but this skeleton has been since untouched, so
Yeah.
he's
so it's
just a
still
little
standing.
bit damaged.
Someone didn't whiff every single attack.
I know. I'm really mad right now. I'm rolling terribly.
You are almost as bad as Tin Can over here.
This skeleton is highly proficient.
You know
at
what?
dodging.
I will take that as a compliment, considering the fact he's probably higher level than us.
You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Since I have movement left before I end my turn, I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to flank.
Thank
That
you.
way, he gets some
Excellent.
advantage. Because this skeleton must be the leader,
Clearly,
clearly.
considering it's.
There's
it's
no
not
other reason
been
we'd
able to
fail.
touch it.
By default of being the most.
I'm
Survived.
literally smacking it this
Yeah.
thing. It's doing nothing.
Okay, my
almost
turn.
alive. Yes.
Do I need to
Yep.
move to attack this skeleton?
No, you can attack on diagonal.
As
I
long as
don't know
he's
if you
within
can
5
rotate
feet
to
of you.
diagonal. Yep.
He's
you can.
right there.
No, you're fine. You don't have to move.
Oh, you can rotate on the diagonal. Nice.
You can technically rotate at any angle if you hold the Alt key.
Yeah. That's complex and like advanced stuff.
Oh, that almost. Oh, it did roll to a 1.
It did.
Oh,
I think it's on its
no.
side on a 13. Oof. Well, that's
Wait.
a whiff.
Question.
Okay, so
Mm-mm.
you turn to attack and you don't realize it in the dark, but you turn like 180 degrees and you attack the air.
Wow.
So
Attacking
the
the dark.
air is really dead right now. Good
Took 5
job.
piercing damage.
So is that
It
all I
sounds
can
like-
do for my
Wow.
turn? I guess I can move, right?
Have you got another weapon? Like, have
Yes.
you got natural claws?
Yes.
Oh, you can make another attack then
Can
with
I
that one.
can I do that?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, you poor baby.
Oh, there you go.
Jesus.
And that's slashing. Well, you
Okay.
didn't whiff it.
You make contact with your claws, but it unfortunately only leaves scratch marks.
I just realized something.
What?
He's blind right now, without the light.
I have the
First-
torch in my off.
No.
In my spare
I
hand.
know. Without the light, Urskons can't see in the dark. They
That's
don't have
why I
dark
held
vision.
the torch for my friend.
They can't see?
They don't have dark vision.
Yeah, but he's got a torch, so
Yeah,
you can
I'm
see
holding
right
the
now.
torch.
I know.
still.
I'm just reading through this, and that's like, what?
The funny thing is, I could use my other hand and pick a lock at the same time I'm doing all this.
Well, I whiffed. All right. Turn over. I'm not moving.
He must be the vice captain.
Okay.
Oh, you trying to scavenge my kill here?
Oh, there ain't no scavenging happening.
We shall see.
Does that skeleton count as super flanked?
And nope, she doesn't get an advantage. There's nobody on
No.
the opposite side of her.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Fair enough.
Smack it.
Yeah. Now she's just
Smack.
gonna one shot it. I'm seeing a critical come up here. She's just gonna show us up. Nope.
You just had
Same
to
roll
say
I
that.
got. Same
Why
roll
did
I've
you
been
say
getting.
that?
So this skeleton
I said
is feeling
absolutely nothing.
like-
You can't blame that one on me.
Dude, dice rolling rules say you never predict good things.
And
Look at purple, not me. I said nothing.
It's strange for a creature of the undead to feel anything, but it's feeling like really untouchable right now.
It's my
What the
cocky
fucking
bastard.
fuck?
It's like MC Hammer.
Oh, you want a
Wait.
hammer, do you? I can make a hammer.
Okay.
Is this guy wearing like hammer pants as well?
Okay, I'm not trying
Totally.
to move, by the way. I'm trying to figure out how to turn around. Ah, there we go.
Got sheets of
Woo-woo.
pyrite just down his legs.
Next
Oh
time
my
you feel
goodness.
like predicting a crit, keep your mouth shut.
Ooh.
Yeah, you never
Someone
say you're
Unless
gonna
you
the
crit,
know
or
you
you're
cards.
crit, and then you can go ahead and roll that one.
what you never say is you're gonna crit or you're gonna miss, because either of those two things are going to backfire.
Always.
Hey, I never wish on a miss.
You
Okay.
kind of just did.
Right, skeleton's
So-
turn.
It's
Wait, what about-
NPCs and skeletons.
Yep.
So Sir Jeffrey Osmer is going to try and redeem himself as the paladin he is, the chief of all paladins in the order. If he gets this badly, he's gonna have a lot of egg on his face, especially as a
We're never
representative.
gonna let him live this down.
Or any
if
of
he
the other
whips.
paladins that exist in this world.
Oh, he
there
redeemed
it
himself.
is.
There it
Oh,
is.
Okay.
There's the crit. And by the way,
Somebody's
you roll a
exploding
second
into a
dice.
powder.
for that
Here's
one.
the thing.
Damn.
It's a 10-foot radius, this attack. So
Radius. It's the Holy Avenger.
So he kills. It's a great sword. Yeah, all of the
You're
paladins
a wet
have
motherfucker.
great swords.
Great swords aren't reach weapons, though.
This one is.
It's a Holy Avenger. It's magical in the
He's
extreme.
literally ballerina swinging the
Wow.
sword into a
Yeah.
big old little tornado hit.
So
If
every
Oh,
one of them
it
just
hits-
died.
Does it hit the skeleton?
So these two skeletons
Yeah.
right here die.
Those two.
Damn.
Yep. Poof.
They are smited. Ha! See,
And everybody else is out of the way.
I'm very good.
It's a Holy Avenger, so if you're not unholy, it shouldn't bother anyone.
I have no words. Just damn.
That's all my characters do. Just a sigh.
Oh,
Oh.
damn it, Stainless.
Carlos looks embarrassed.
Nope, that's it. I give up. We're done.
Don't worry,
We're
Cuddles.
done. We can't. Nope, we can't top that one. We're out. Campaign over. You win. We're done.
Cuddles, just remember this. What happens in the cave stays in the cave.
The remaining skeleton takes his one attack.
Whip.
Who's he hitting?
No
He
one.
was attacking Effie.
Absolutely nobody. All right, whose turn is it now?
Mine. I will finish
hi,
it once
hello.
and for all.
Not like
No,
that.
I'm
it's
pretty
already-
sure
Oh, no,
I
yep,
haven't
yep.
acted yet.
It's Effie's
Thank
turn.
you.
Oh, okay.
And I do
Go,
get advantage
go,
because of the
go,
fact that I'm
Yes.
flanking.
Go.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
die already, damn it! Finally!
Finally! A 16 will hit.
Bludgeoning damage. Damn it.
Oh my god!
Luckily,
still
they have
alive.
bludgeoning vulnerability because I'm dead.
It's still alive.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check that vulnerability.
It's still really alive.
Yes, yes, that will kill it.
Ah.
That will kill it.
Finally! Dear Lord.
All hail the conquering
Ah.
hero.
You
You feel better now,
finally
Leo?
did some damage to this skeleton.
Damn.
Well, I hope you're happy.
And with that,
I am
all
very happy.
of the skeletons in your immediate vicinity are on the floor.
I'm just gonna kick this thing's skull as far as I possibly can.
Right into me by the look of it.
And nah, I'm gonna aim away from you.
Alright, that's a change.
I kicked it really fucking far!
Okay.
I hope there's nothing else ahead because you probably just alerted every single one of them with that.
You kick that. You kick that skull into the glacial pool at the end of this here cavern. I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal this area here. If I can.
You know, if you can kick that well, maybe you should stop using a mace and start taking
Start
up
kicking.
kung fu. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I never wanted to be a monk. It just seems not
Barbaric?
as fun.
Yay, you
Whoa!
finally
Whoa!
did it.
The entire map just shifted underneath us.
Oops.
Earthquake.
What?
Excuse me. That was a
Panic! Panic!
That's
brief
fine.
accident. There we go.
The entire Earth shifts below you.
Just
It
a little
appears
bit
I
of a
forgot to
planar
set
quake.
that to map layer.
Ah.
Oh god.
Okay.
That was terrifying.
Right. As annoying as it is, I'd say after we loot these bodies, I'm gonna have to call it because it's 4:40 in the morning for me.
Yeah, I'd like to search this guy directly
Yeah,
in front of me that I
can
just
we all
smacked to
search
death,
the
please.
ones in
Okay.
front of us?
Well,
I
I've
get
got salvage
somebody-
rights, so
Give
Yeah,
me
can somebody
one
assist? Oh,
second.
actually, you know what?
We
Here,
all have salvage, right?
I'm gonna assist you, Purple.
well,
For your
no,
advantage.
no, I am going for this one. That one's
Okay.
all yours. You two
In
can
that
scrabble
case-
over it like you did the last one.
I will. Well, considering the fact that I killed it, yeah.
Oh, you killed it. I didn't help at all.
So if that's how we're gonna do things, huh? So I'll go
I mean,
for
if you
this
want to
one
help
right
me
here.
search, we'll split it 50-50. I got no problem with that.
I'll search the one in front of me.
I'll search the one in front of
All
me.
right.
Same.
Out of curiosity, real quick, Hessie, what's your intelligence score?
My intelligence?
Oh, you're.
Well, no.
Oh,
Why
you're
do you need
searching
to know?
a different one entirely. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to roll for this?
Yeah, investigation, right?
I
Search
don't know.
body,
DM's
yeah.
discretion.
Okay, yeah.
Do we need?
Go ahead and investigate it as you like.
God damn it.
Okay, you find.
Hit.
Okay, one more. Okay, let me just take an average real quick. 20,
Average.
average of 15.
Well, we're going to
okay.
do a thorough group search, I imagine.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
You find. Do you want off specific characters or?
No, just
Well,
in general.
That's
Group
Yeah, we'll
usually
just
how it
do a
works,
general
but
group
So
Yeah, in general?
yeah, general
Okay.
search is fine.
3 onyx,
Oh, someone
two-
write this down.
I got it.
two large pieces of quartz,
Okay.
one
You-
piece of star rose quartz,
Ooh.
Okay.
2 zircon. There's a detect good scroll.
Hmm.
Thing.
And about 70 gold piece.
Let's try and split that 70 gold, and I'd like the rose quartz, if you don't mind.
No, it goes in. It goes in the stash. We'll sort it out later. We're not
Fair
going to
enough.
sit here divvying up loot in the middle of an undead-infested mine.
That's probably fair.
I have
We
it
can
written
do that
Agreed.
down.
later for sure.
Let's have the
Actually, you know
paladin.
what?
Let's,
How-
let's
how
give
about
it to
this?
the paladin.
How about this,
Yes.
guys?
Hmm?
Guys, I
What?
have a proposal for everybody then. If we're going to be traveling together, if we're gonna do any kind of group search, let's have a party fund that anybody can pull from, if we agree upon that.
Let's agree to disagree for now and just get on with it before we get killed.
Fair enough.
Why don't we
This
let
is all-
Goody Two Shoes in the silver
this
armor
is-
over there hold on to everything?
Yeah,
Like,
he seems trustworthy.
I'm
I
not
suppose.
discussing. I'm not discussing this in
Well,
character.
it's gonna
with
have
you
to
guys.
go
I'm
in my
not-
boat
this is out of
anyways.
character here.
This is all true.
Proposal. But
Make
Yeah.
the party fund, but we're gonna go ahead and treat it in game as if the paladin is carrying it.
Yeah.
I have it
For now,
written
yeah.
down.
Okay.
Yep. Awesome.
I'm just talking about in general. Having a
Oh,
All
party
right,
fund.
I'll
And
hold
I'm-
it in my bag.
And at this point, I think Guinevere should be the one to monitor the party fund, since I don't trust either of you right now, because you've been lying a lot and you've been lying a lot.
Actually, I haven't told a single lie. Not a one.
I haven't told any lies.
I've made a lot of jokes and sarcastic comments, but
So,
I haven't lied
Hey,
once.
Cuddles.
Can I insight
What's
check?
2 plus 2?
Can I insight check the
17.
Snake Man
I
real quick?
haven't told a lie, my
Can you,
I'm-
can you
I'm-
what?
Go ahead.
I want an insight check on you. To see
Me?
if you were telling me the truth right now, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I want a deception
I
roll
th-
from you, if you're
I
lying.
think you will.
Hold on, hold on.
Opposed rolls.
Opposed roll. Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay.
That's my specialization.
What?
Holy fuck.
Damn. That plus 6
You
though.
get nothing out of him.
You've got a dear Lord.
Oh, someone
You
else.
failed.
God
So,
damn
Cuddles attempted a white lie, but it came out black.
very, very black.
When someone asks you what 2 plus 2 is and you say 17, I don't think you need a roll for that.
Damn, no. Wow.
Is this a good stopping point, or
Yeah, yeah.
This is a
Yeah,
fine
no, this
stopping
is
point.
perfect.
So Leo
That's it.
basically swallows my I haven't told a single lie hook, line, and sinker.
Yep. I believe you
Can I roll for
100%.
that?
Oh, sure, you can roll.
You're probably not going to get much better.
Not with a
It's worth
plus
a
6.
try.
Go for it.
Nope, not quite
I mean-
good enough.
we'll
Inde-
see.
Don't you have to make independent deception checks?
Oh, good point.
Well, no, I only said it once. But I mean, I can roll again if you like.
Bat, does he need to roll again or not?
Um, excuse me?
I said
He's
I've,
he's trying to lie to us. We're trying to figure
I
out whether or
said
not he's
I've
actually
not
lying.
lied once.
I
He-
believed him.
He
But-
lied once and so well that you are not going to question it.
Okay, and then I rolled a 16 on my insight. Does he need to re-roll his deception or
No, his deception, that's the lie he told, and that carries.
okay?
Yep.
Is
You
it
have to
16
beat-
enough
you have
that
to
I'm still
beat-
slightly suspicious, or do I believe
You
him?
have to
No,
beat
you believe him
25
entirely because he beat you.
to even have any suspicion. You have to beat
Fair
25.
enough. Joking.
That's my character shtick.
2 plus 2 is still 17.
I agree with him. I'm good at maths. I know numbers. Right, yeah, this is a good place to
Good
call it.
stuff.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
fun.
Yep.
Oh my.
Nice work, guys.
Good stuff.
Right, does someone want
Good
to lead
job
us out?
getting here.
Well, Batbeard's the DM, so and
He
the
let
new
us
member.
in, though. He let us in.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is there anything you
So
want
after
to say?
meeting for the
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let take
yeah,
us
go
out
for
here.
it. Go for it.
So after meeting for the first time, our band of misfit adventurers all got to know each other briefly at the bar in Flagon's Landing, and pretty soon adventure found them. But when given the opportunity, they all rose to the challenge. They bartered for better pay and took up the mantle of adventure and sailed north to the Frostmoon Bay. And there, they rose to the challenges of entering the city, of building a snowman, a beautiful, gigantic snowman,
Epic
who will
snowman.
forever be known as. Would you like to name your snowman?
I will name him Henry.
Henry the Snowman. And
Not
they
going with Frosty.
investigated the
must.
town with skill and with a deft hand
And a stick.
entered entered the mines, pursuing whatever evil lay within. Here, they slew 6 skeletons, gathered some gold, and are prepared to wait for our next adventure. Thank you all for joining us. This is Blood Curse Campaign. I'm your host, Batbeard, and give it up for these fine fellows.
Yay!
Woo!
God clap.
All right, so I assume we'll be rejoining next week.
Absolutely.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't already, make sure to check out Effie's Twitch and check out Batbeard's Twitch too.
Indeed.
I can't
Um,
stream
and
right now.
purples.
But it'll change eventually, assuming my ISP doesn't fuck me. You know.
I do believe Batbeard also streams a different D&D game at some point, so you should probably check that out if you enjoyed this.
I think that's on hold right now, actually.
It is currently
if
on
I'm not mistaken,
hold.
but-
Also, let's give a round of applause for Batbeard. First DM experience.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate
You're a lot
that.
better at this than some other first-time DMs I've seen. I can say that much right now.
Thank you. Thank you
The-
very
the-
much.
Though,
The
to
important
be
thing
fair,
is-
you've also been working on this for over a month on and off. So, you know.
The important thing is that everyone had fun, including the DM. That's the best bit.
It was actually, it went off really well. I'm
Yep.
very happy.
For sure.
Cool.
We out stream. You guys have
Yeah,
a
we
wonderful
out.
night. Thanks for all the likes, follows, all the things. We love you guys.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.